Big city deals. Small town hospitality. Only at Sarah Jackson. One destination, so many choices. Crushing the competition. Every day, in every way.
Do you have cataracts, glaucoma, or any form of eye disease? At Hughes Eye Center, our physicians include residency-trained optometrists, surgical ophthalmologists, retinal surgeons, and oculoplastic surgeons, all right here in Jackson, Tennessee at Hughes Eye Center. There's no need to drive to Memphis or Nashville for your surgical eye needs. Call 664-1994 to schedule your consultation. At Hughes Eye Center on Stonebridge in Jackson, that's 664-1994.
Have you heard? Sonic Nights is the event of the summer. Like, half the city will be there after 8 p.m.
Oh, you have to be there for half-price real ice cream shakes and ice cream slushes.
And half-price floats. I have to have those.
Well, you can't have them all for yourself. Haven't you heard of sharing?
Of course I have. Want to head to Sonic after we ride the half-pipe?
You know it. I'll see you there in half an hour.
You have to stop by Sonic Nights after 8 p.m. for half-price real ice cream slushes, shakes, and floats. This is how you Sonic. For limited time only. Participate in Sonic drive-ins.
Choose the best one. When it comes to choosing the right tires for your vehicle, we want to make it easy for you to choose the best one. At Best One Tire, we have thousands of passenger and light truck tires in stock, including Michelin, BF Goodrich, Uniroyal, Bridgestone, and Firestone. When you buy your tires from Best One Tire, you'll receive free nitrogen inflation. And we rotate and balance your tires free for the life of the tire. Also, with every free tire rotation, we do a free brake inspection. In addition to tires, we offer oil changes, wheel alignments, and complete brake service. We want your business for generations to come. Your family. Is our family at Best One Tire. Let us put you safely on the road. Call us at 660-4072. Best One Tire, just off Highway 412 at the Country Club exit, just down from 84 Lumber, and at 1180 South Dupree in Brownsville. Best One Tire.
When you step into King Jewelers, you're stepping into a family-owned business with nearly 30 years of experience. Let Grover King set you up with estate jewelry or the amazing Citizen Echo Drive watch, as well as custom-designed jewelry. King Jewelers buys gold and silver, offers Rolex repair, as well as watch and jewelry repair. Check out the selection of gemstone jewelry and diamond stud earrings. Store hours are Monday through Friday, 9 till 5:30 and 10 till 2 on Saturday.
King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, and a brand new King Jewelers location in downtown Jackson.
You're listening to South Gibson Hornet Football on WNWS.com. What? 30 seconds to tell them about Rockin' Dough Pizza? Here goes. Try Rockin' Dough's ZZ Tots, shredded potatoes, cheddar, Havarti with a sriracha aioli. Or the Blues Burger, blackened beef, blue cheese, arugula with truffle mayo and a balsamic reduction. The Cuban Grinder with pork, ham, Swiss, pickles, garlic, basil aioli, and a grained mustard. The Super Freak Pizza, my favorite. White sauce, spicy Italian sausage with caramelized onions and honey. And their fantastic Sunday brunch. Rockin' Dough in the Jackson Walk Plaza, a slice of the good life.
The mates are back together once again at Outback Steakhouse. Steak and lobster, the best mates together again. Try the juicy lobster paired with the tender signature steak from Outback Steakhouse. The tender juicy filet and a steamed lobster tail. Now here's a word from one of my mates.
Hi, this is Ian Insulaco with Outback Steakhouse here in Jackson. I'm sure that you know we're a national chain, but did you know that I'm from Jackson and a JCM graduate? Much of my staff and I have been together here at Outback Steakhouse for 15 years. Yes, we are a national company, but here in Jackson, it's all about local. Our pledge, it's always fresh in the Outback. I'd like to thank you, Jackson, for your help in making Outback Steakhouse in Jackson the shining star of the Outback family. And I personally invite you to have dinner with us at Outback Steakhouse, Jackson, Tennessee, 194 Stonebrook Place, or take advantage of curbside takeaway to go by calling 664-9000. That's 664-9000 or OutbackSteakhouse.com. Outback Steakhouse in Jackson. No rules, just right.
Gear up for fall at Tennessee Tractor with helping you find the right John Deere equipment.
Well, I just paused it. I just want to make sure we're good to go. You ought to hear my voice coming through right now, or any sec. Okay, I think that fixed it though. Okay, good deal. All right. Two-time Tommy McLean. Here we are. We are live. We're late, but we are live here at Lexington High School in Lexington, Tennessee, home of the Big Red Machine. This is Stephen Rich alongside my longtime partner in crime. We're going to miss you, Tommy.
Oh, man.
Two-time Tommy McLean. How you doing, brother?
Man, I'm just so happy to be here. Just ready for the sun to go down now.
I hear you. Well, Tommy, this is going to be a real interesting matchup here. Nobody knows what anybody has.
Right.
Nobody really knows what South Gibson has. Nobody really knows what Lexington has. You know, Lexington has a history of being a really good football program.
Right.
And we're glad to be here, man. And I want to apologize to all of our fans worldwide that we were a little late getting started. Folks, we have we have a compressed pregame show for you tonight. We're going to do our senior spotlight. Our senior spotlight tonight is Mr. Dallas Benson, number 51. He's a great young man. We're going to spend a few minutes talking about him. We're in the press box. Weather, it's hot. H-O-T. Yeah. It's hot. Chance of isolated thunderstorms tonight, but that's all right. Tommy?
Yes?
Tell me a little something about South Gibson, our offense, coaches. Tell me a little something about us.
Well, I'm outside. I don't really have my
you gotta have your cheat sheet.
I don't have my cheat sheets, but coached by Coach Stidham. You know him. We've talked about him for years and years, and we'll hear what one of the seniors has to say about him here in a few minutes. But South Gibson's a young team. Lost 22 seniors last year. Kids are going to have to grow up fast, but they've got talent. And but like I said, now's the time. You're going to have to start growing up fast.
That's right. Well. Lexington here, they come in, they had a slow start to the season last year.
Right.
Ended up finishing the season 7-4. They got hot there towards the end. They're coached by Brian Hollingsworth, Dwayne Johnson, Brandon McAdams, John Hudson, Danny Kaiser, Stu Jones, Jonathan DeBerry, Brandon Hollingsworth, Jason White, Kevin Allen, and their athletic director is Mr. Steve Lindsay. I want to give a thank you to Mr. Lindsay for being so compassionate to us earlier on the phone and getting us up here and getting us set up. We want to give a big shout-out to him. We also want to give a big shout-out to Hometown Pharmacy in Medina, our longtime supporter. They're caring for Medina like no one else. You can give them a call at 783-0777. Also, by Precision Auto Body. Don't trust your auto body care to just anyone. Use the pros at Precision Auto Body. Tommy?
Yes.
We're actually in prayer. Hang on just a minute. We're going to pause for just a second.
Amen.
All right. Tommy, let's go ahead and get our senior spotlights done. And again, folks, I'm sorry we're a little behind the curve on getting everything set up and going.
The national anthem right now.
Oh. All right, we're back with you here. I don't know the girls that just sang it, but they knocked it out of the park. Good job, girls.
Yes, sir.
They knocked it out of the park. Well, Tommy, you know one of our favorite things we do here. We started this several years ago.
Right.
Is our senior spotlights, and this year, folks, just so everyone will know, we have 10 seniors, so we're going to cover one senior per game. It's starting right out of the gate. We're going to cover Mr. Dallas Benson, number 51. And Tommy, you know, when you talk about if you could measure something, if you could measure the weight of a kid's heart,
yeah.
You could. The scales aren't big enough to measure the amount of heart, how much heart this kid's got.
Right.
And he's an awesome young man. He's got a bright future. And glad to know him. Glad to know his family. I know Charity and JM well, good family friends of ours, and they are awesome people. And Dallas, you know, sometimes situations aren't ideal, you know. And if you're from Medina, you know, Dallas suffered a minor or a stroke from, not I won't say minor, a very severe, but a stroke to a minor. And you know, I'm not smart enough to know what the disease was called, but it prevented him from strapping it up and playing football anymore. But he loved it so much, you know. And Tommy, when he was in the hospital, I vividly remember Dallas was tuned into this very broadcast watching his Hornets take the field while he was in the hospital. That tells you how much he loves South Gibson. So I'm glad to know Dallas. Dallas has played South Gibson for 4 years. His favorite pro football team is the Tennessee Titans. His favorite college football team. And I told you I love this kid. He's a volunteer, man.
Oh, there you go.
That's right. We asked Dallas. We said, Dallas, do you plan to attend college? And if so, where and why? And he said, yes, I plan to attend TCAT because I want to be a welder. Well, Dallas, I'm here to tell you, man, that's a smart decision. Welders are needed, and they get paid well. You can make yourself an honest living doing it, I'm telling you. We asked Dallas, we said, who's the most influential person in your life and why? And he said, honestly, I have to go with the team. I can't pick just one. And I thought that was a great answer, Tommy. I really did. I thought that was a great answer.
Yeah.
And we asked Dallas, we said, Dallas, if you could give one-on-one advice to an upcoming freshman, what would it be? He said, never give up, no matter how bad you want. No matter how bad it gets, never give up. And I would say that's great advice again, Tommy.
Oh, yeah.
You know, then that kind of, you know, just by hearing these answers, it tells you what kind of kid Dallas is. And we asked my favorite question, Dallas, how do you know when Coach Stidham's mad? And he put elegantly, when he throws his hat. Well, Dallas, man, I'm glad to call you a friend, and man, you have a bright future ahead of yourself, and you stay positive. I'm gonna be looking for you over there on the sidelines, cheering on your team. And
there he is, stepping toward the middle of the field.
Oh, that's right. He's the captain right there. He's the one out there on the middle without his helmet on. That's a good point, Tommy. That's a great point. So we are glad to spend a little time talking about Mr. Dallas Benson. All right, Tommy. Well, none of this would be possible without the fine folks at Patterson Family Dentistry. They are a new sponsor of ours this year, and you know, kind of the first thing it says in their ad is, you know, if you forget about your teeth, you'll lose them. You know, they're a full-service family dental practice. They've been serving Medina and the surrounding area for nearly 10 years, and they're at 23 Garrett Drive, 783-1111. That's 783-1111. Hey, Tommy,
able to remember that.
Yeah, Tommy, keep an eye out there on the field for us to see who wins possession, who wins the toss, and who's going to get the ball and stuff.
Okay.
Also by Rhodes Diner, another new sponsor of ours this year. They are they're proud supporter of South Gibson County's Perfect Attendance Program at Rhodes Diner. All you can eat catfish on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. A Medina tradition since the 1950s. Call in your order at 783-3306, and by another one of our new sponsors, Prater Automotive. We're glad to have Mr. Bart Prater supporting our broadcast.
Yes, sir.
Man, they are your rough country dealer right in Medina. No need to go to Jackson or Dyersburg. It's right here in Medina. True professional ASC certified mechanics. Whether it's suspension, winches, lights, lifts, whatever. If it has to do with a gas engine, just hit my friend up, Mr. Bart Prater, and he will flat take care of it. There's no reason to go to Jackson or Dyersburg. Well, all right, Tommy.
Yes, sir.
You know what's next, don't you?
Nope.
You don't know what's next?
No.
Is it because you're not sitting beside me and looking at the cheat sheet?
Exactly.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I'm out here in the heat. You're in the air.
The precision auto body keys to victory.
Oh, okay, okay.
Offensively, Tommy, this is what I've got jotted down for South Gibson. Offensively, South Gibson must, number one, hold on to the dadgum football.
Yeah, yeah. You know, that ought to be a given every week that we should not have to mention maintain control of the ball, don't turn it over.
Yeah, you know, it's imperative. We cannot – Lexington's too good. You can't give them any breaks.
Right.
You know, they're too good. Also, Tommy, offensively tonight, no bad snaps.
Yeah.
We can't have it, man. We cannot have it. Snaps on the ground or snaps over the quarterback's head. We just simply cannot afford to have bad snaps. It's just an absolute killer. And then, Tommy, you know, I want to see our offensive line tonight. I want to see them step up and hit somebody in the mouth. I really do. Yeah. I know that's an old football cliche. Go hit somebody in the mouth. I want to see our offensive line get them go hit somebody in the mouth. I mean, we got across the board 6-footers, six footer plus across the line, 250 plus pounds.
Right.
You know, the likes of Spencer Lacewell and Marcus Jackson and Dalton Bowers. Man, I want to see somebody get hit in the mouth.
Right.
I want to see it aggressively up front. Defensively tonight, Tommy, for South Gibson, we must, number one, force some turnovers. We're going to need some help, man. We need to force some turnovers, put the ball on the ground, get those jitters out, and we're going to have to force some turnovers. Also, defensively, Tommy, you know, it's not a big secret. Lexington's going to run the football.
Right.
You know, so you know we're going to have to play tough, especially between the tackles, and prevent Lexington from running the football at will. Force them out of their comfort zone, and also, Tommy, we're going to have to set the edge out there, man. We're going to have to set the edge.
Right.
They can't get outside of us. We've got to keep it. We've got to keep containment and go.
Yeah. Whichever team controls the line of scrimmage is probably going to control this game. Like I said, we didn't go over Lexington very much, but talking to some of their the announcers and et cetera, they've got some injuries. They've got some places that they've got to work on. So you know, we don't know what to expect, but they do have some injuries in their starters. So, you know, I would say whoever gets out there and controls the line of scrimmage is going to control this game. And by the way, South Gibson did win the toss and will receive the ball first.
All right. South Gibson won it, and they're elected to receive. Number 19's got it all teed up. That's Connor Wood. He's a sophomore kicker. Mr. Connor Wood for the Big Red Machine. We're in Big Red country. Yeah. Tiger Town in Lexington, Tennessee. And back deep, looks like for the Hornets. Trying to make them out here, man.
Man, this sun is brutal. It's
rough. It is. It's rough. Sorry, folks.
We got about 30 more minutes of it, but then everything will be smooth sailing.
All right, back deep for your Hornets is number 12, Keyshawn Stewart, the junior running back, and number 7, Christian Denton. And the ball is underway. We are live here in Lexington, Tennessee. All right, Stewart takes the ball and looking for a block, returning it up the middle. Pretty good return. He's going to return it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Ball will be on the far hash mark for South Gibson. South Gibson in the all-white jerseys and the Big Red Machine in the all-red jerseys. We are live, folks. Glad to be here with you. This is Stephen Rich alongside two-time Tommy McLean. And it's football time, folks.
Man, it is.
I'm tickled pink. Ball is on the far hash marks. Right, Tommy,
the 28.
The 28. Okay, the lines are not very well defined. I don't know if the rain washed the paint off the lines.
In the middle of the field, the lines are just gone.
All right, going to be a handoff to number 3, and Hardwick takes the ball, and he was hit. He's going to lose about a yard on that carry.
Yeah, there was a little problem with the handoff. The quarterback looked like, you know, he jerked the running back around trying to give him the ball.
All right, that was Devin Hardwick on the carry. So that'll set up. Actually, no, Tommy, he did not lose a yard. He
gained about a yard.
No, they got it right on the original line of scrimmage. Yeah.
Okay.
So no harm, no foul except for the loss of down. Tonight's action is brought to you in part by Rockin' Dough Pizza Company, a slice above the competition. 2 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top. Man in motion, going to be a handoff up the middle. Nice run, lowering his shoulder. Goes Dane Hardwick. Nice, tough running up the middle by number 9, Dane Hardwick. That's going to be about a 12-yard gain. And, Tommy, that's a good sign, seeing the offensive line push somebody around. Dane did a great job lowering his shoulder and laying the wood right there to a linebacker for Lexington. That's a good sign. So that's Tommy, that's a first down. Calvert Reese and Sergeant CPA, first down. Your number one choice for a full-service accounting firm. Two receivers to the bottom. Man in motion, going to be a handoff again to Hardwick. Hardwick was hit right at the line of scrimmage by number 34 of Lexington, and that looks like Jaden Horn.
He got about a half a yard, maybe a yard.
And he scrapped forward there for about a yard. Tommy, was that Hardwick again on the carry, Dane Hardwick?
Yeah, I believe it was. All
right, so that's going to bring up 2nd down and 9 for your Hornets. Ball is on the far hash mark. 2nd down and 9. And, Tommy, we're glad to have our first down sponsor is Calvert Reese and Sergeant CPAs, man.
Well, I hope we call him all night long.
That's right. Receiver to the top, receiver to the bottom. Going to be a man in motion. It's Hardwick around the left end. Finds a crease, runs up, and picks up, scrapping for yards. First down, Hornets. Nice-looking run right out there. Great blocking around the left end. And once again, it's a Calvert Reese and Sergeant CPA, first down Hornets. That's going to advance the ball across the 50-yard line all the way down to Lexington, right on the 40. Not right on the 39-yard line. Tommy, I think the rain washed the lines off the field, man.
Yeah, it did.
Or maybe I'm just blind. I don't know.
It's about the 39, yeah.
Yep. Again, on the far hash mark. We can't get off the far hash mark over there. 2 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top. Going to be a handoff straight up the middle, and not a whole lot cooking right there, maybe a yard. And, Tommy, but it looks like, I know we didn't pick up much right there, but I'm glad to see our offensive line is getting off the ball and moving somebody around. It is going to bring up 2nd down and 9 for your Hornets. Tonight's action brought to you in part by Best One Tire and Service Center. Invite Best One to your next blowout. Folks, I want you guys to get a good listen to my partner in crime. I hate to announce this right here, but I think my partner in crime is going to retire on us. So I hope y'all enjoy him tonight. All right, 2 receivers to the top and 2 to the bottom. Man in motion is Hardwick. Going to be a handoff again. Going to be pitched out. Nice pitch right there. Going to be called by Christian Denton. He's still rumbling, fighting down to the 10, all the way to the 5. First down. Hornets number 7, Christian Denton, caught the pitch around the right end, and Tommy, they executed the pitch to perfection, Tommy.
Yes, sir. That was a good-looking play there.
That's Calvert Reese and Sergeant CPA. First down, Hornets. That's going to set the Hornets up 1st and goal. Ball will be on the 5-yard line there, or they're on the right hash mark. Tommy, good-looking drive here by your Hornets.
Yeah, well, we run one play and pick up minimal yardage, and then the next bust it for a big gain.
All right, it's going to be 2 receivers to the top and 1 to the bottom. Man in motion. Going to be a handoff. And no.
Keeper.
Stidham calls his own number. Rumbles forward. What's the call? Touchdown! Hornets with 8 minutes and 42 seconds left in the first quarter of action. South Gibson strikes first. South Gibson 6. The Lexington Big Red Machine 0. Tommy, I want to inform all of our listeners. Folks, I know it's been a long time since we've said this, but let me tell you what, folks. We got ourselves a kicker, boys. We have got ourselves a kicker. Mr. Hardwick's going to come on and attempt the PAT for your Hornets. 8:42. All right, number 23, Wallace on for the hold. Snap, set, kick. Ooh, barely, but he got it just barely over the crossbar. PAT is good. This is Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McLean. You're watching WNWS's coverage of high school athletics. We're live here in Lexington, Tennessee. South Gibson took the opening kickoff, drove it down the field, and scored. We'll be right back.
There's a tradition of excellence at South Gibson High School and also at Hometown Pharmacy in Medina. For years now, Hometown Pharmacy has been leading the way in Hornets coverage on WNWS.com. Hometown Pharmacy is just that, your hometown pharmacy for Medina. Located at 599 Highway 45 Bypass South, open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Get your prescriptions filled and find everything you need for your day-to-day medical care right in your hometown at Hometown Pharmacy, or give them a call at 731-783-0777 for Hometown Pharmacy in Medina.
The world-famous Rhodes Family Diner is a proud supporter of South Gibson School's Perfect Attendance Program and South Gibson Hornet Sports. Rhodes Family Diner has the best hand-patted burgers in West Tennessee and all-you-can-eat catfish Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights. Open 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. for breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week and 364 days a year. Save 20% on your first online order at RhodesDiner.com. The world-famous Rhodes Family Diner, a Medina tradition since the 1950s. 201 South Main Street in downtown Medina. Rhodes Family Diner.
All right, we're back with you here. The ball was fielded by number 23, and he was originally hit by Dane Harbert. Then he got cleaned up there by a whole swarm of Hornets. So it's going to bring up a first down for the Big Red Machine. The Big Red Machine will set up shop right on the, Tommy, what is it, the 20-yard line?
Yeah, just about the 21.
21-yard line. They're on the near hash mark. Lexington will be moving from left to right on your screen. This is Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McLean. You're watching WNWS's coverage of high school athletics. Here we go. Lexington going to come out in an I with a fullback in front, receiver to the top, receiver to the bottom. 8:34, South Gibson 7. Oh, nice job right there. Number 62 of South Gibson's Big Paxton Terry. And Tommy, that kid right there is a Division I athlete, wrote all over him. That was a great job right there, Paxton, of fighting off the block and getting to the running back. Because I'm gonna tell you what, Tommy, if Paxton hadn't got a hold to him, it'd have been a big gain right there. Our safety would have had to clean that up.
Right, he kept it to about a yard and a half.
Yeah, so kept it. Yeah, it's gonna be second down and. 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, going to be 3 receivers to the top and an end to the far side, and we have a false start against Lexington, Tommy. And that right there will drive Coach Hollingsworth crazy. I'm sure he's down there on the sideline right now about to probably laser beams coming out of his eyes. 7:54 left here in the first quarter of action. South Gibson 7, the Big Red Machine 0. And Tommy, that was a great-looking drop there by South Gibson on the first
was.
possession.
Like I said, one little muffled on the handoff. Other than that, it's pretty much,
And Nolan Stidham on the option walked into the end zone. Yep. All right, snap. Going to be a little screen pass thrown out here. And pretty good defense by South Gibson. He ended up picking up 5 yards because he missed we missed our first tackle. But they're going to give him about 5 yards, so that'll put him near the original line of scrimmage, so that'll bring up 3rd down and 9. Yeah, they're going to give him about 6 yards, or about 4 yards actually on that, so it'll bring up 3rd down and 9 for Lexington, the Big Red Machine, the Tigers here in Tiger Town. Man, I love Lexington. It's one of my favorite towns. I got a lot of family and friends from here. Lexington's a great place, man.
Yeah. Need to get the boat, bring the boat next time.
That's right. We'll stop at Beach Lake.
Do a little fishing.
That's right. Now, I prefer Piney Lake myself.
Piney?
Yep. All right, 2 receivers to the bottom for Lexington. And an end split out here. Snap. And looking to rolling out. This quarterback's going to call his own number. And that's a live football. And going to be bottled up there by a whole swarm of Hornets. Tommy, that was an ugly play there by Lexington.
Yeah.
It looked like he was going to throw it, but as soon as he got hit, the ball kind of wobbled out of his hands.
Right.
And number 10 there for Lexington couldn't hold on to it. That's Kenneth Jones. And he couldn't hold on to it. The quarterback for Lexington is Braxton Grice. He's a junior. So, Tommy, one thing I love about Lexington, right across, I think that's their gymnasium over there.
Right.
They got a banner, dude. It's like
big.
6-7 foot tall and about 40 foot long. It says Big Red Country. You know where you're at when you're in Lexington, Tennessee.
That's right.
All right, going to bring up 4th down and long for the Tigers. Looks like they are in punt formation. I don't think they try any trickery right here. 6:48 left in the first. Back deep to receive the punt is a Hornet. I don't know which one, but it is a Hornet. Oh, we nearly got a hold of it. Number 10 back there, and he's just going to let it fall cleanly on the ground. So South Gibson will take over 1st and go from their own 42-yard line. This is Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McLean. We'll be right back.
Can you imagine a football player in the game not wearing a helmet or shoulder pads? Probably not a good idea. Well, aren't you treating your expensive cell phone the same way? Wireless Dimensions in Old Hickory Mall has name brand phone protection cases of all types, as well as screen protectors, home and car chargers, and more. Wireless Dimensions in Old Hickory Mall between Reese Jewelers and Victoria's Secret. Online at WDJackson.com and on Facebook.
If you ignore your teeth, they will go away. Patterson Family Dentistry in Medina will give your teeth the attention they deserve with our full-service family dental practice from root canals, crowns, cosmetic crowns, veneer restoration, comprehensive adult x-rays, and exams. Patterson Family Dentistry is a full-service family dental practice that's been serving our local Medina community for nearly 10 years. No need to drive to Jackson for quality, caring, and compassionate dental care. Patterson Family Dentistry, 23 Garage Drive in Medina. Open 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Fridays. Call 783-1111 to set your appointment. That's 783-1111. Go Hornets, and be sure to wear your mouthpiece. Patterson Family Dentistry in Medina.
All right, we're back with you here. 2 receivers to the bottom and 1 to the top for your Hornets. Stidham, minute quarterback. Be a handoff again. Number 24. No, going to be a pick. Ball is live, and that's a big red. That's a turnover, Tommy.
Yeah.
They go with the pitch, man. When it works, it's beautiful. It's awesome. When it doesn't work, it's a dadgum disaster.
Yeah.
That's why never mind. I'm not.
You know,
first down.
They got about 3 yards on the first play. Hardwick took the ball up the middle and, like I said, tried to get to the outside and just couldn't handle the pitch, and it ended up on the ground and a lot of red shirts around it.
Me. When it works, it's an act of beauty. When it doesn't, it's an absolute disaster. It's feast or famine.
Yeah.
All right, Lexington will take over in South Gibson territory right on the 42-yard line near hash mark. Takes the snap. Going to be a handoff up the middle, and good job right there. Nice tackle by number 54 of South Gibson. That's Marcus Jackson in there to make the tackle. In at quarterback for the Tigers is number 12, Braxton Grice. And looks like our corners are Stidham and Devin Hardwick. Our safeties are Regula and Denton. Linebackers are Jackson Bell, Marcus Jackson, and Dane Hardwick. All right, here we go. A little different formation for the Tigers. 2 receivers to the top. And going to be 2 men standing beside him in the backfield snap. Going to be out on a screen pass.
Oh,
and be caught immediately. Nice job right there by Devin Hardwick. He sniffed that out from a mile away, man. He said, no, sirree. As soon as the receiver caught the ball, Hardwick was on him for the tackle. So that's going to bring up a 3rd down and long for the Tigers.
Yeah, he was probably making contact as the ball was. He was that quick on him. He saw it coming, and he read it and made the play.
All right.
And finished it up. That's the big thing.
That's right. Yeah, he cleaned it up. Nice job right there by Devin Hardwick. And Tommy, we don't need to, we don't need to let them score right here. We need to get this ball back. Right. Tommy, I know Hollingsworth. He's going. It's a gray zone for him, baby. If he picks up if he picks up 5 yards, he's going for it. Nope. Quarterback's going to call his own number, and he gets around the left end and going to finally be pushed out of bounds. Yeah. He ran about 20 yards to pick up about 4.
He didn't pick up 4. He may have picked up a half a yard.
So that's number 12, Braxton Grice on the carry. He tried to hand it off to the fullback up the middle and decided to call his own number right then.
He did pick up about 4. Yeah, I was looking at the wrong marker over on the side.
All right, so that's going to bring up 4th down and long. And, Tommy, if you're going to pull a little trickery right here, now's the time. Because you're right here at midfield,
Right.
If not, they may punt it and try to pin South Gibson way deep in its own territory.
Well, they're in punting formation, but,
All right, well, Grice is also your punter, it looks like. And back deep to receive it is 2 Hornets, Hardwick and Stidham. All right, and going to be fielded cleanly by Hardwick right on the 16-yard line. We'll be right back.
Prater's Automotive, your rough country dealer in Medina. We have rough country suspension lifts, wheels, lights, and winches. Prater's Automotive can do anything to a gas engine, all the way down to rebuilding the heads, and we're certified by ASC, Chrysler, General Motors engine repair, diagnostic, service, and maintenance. No need to drive to Jackson anymore for automotive service or repair. Prater's is locally owned and operated with over 15 years of experience. Prater's Automotive offers certified service for engine repair, diagnostics, service, and maintenance. And we are certified South Gibson Hornet fans. Prater's Automotive, 444 South Main Street in Medina. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit Prater's Automotive on Facebook.
Gear up for fall at Tennessee Tractor with the right people helping you find the right John Deere equipment. A 3025E is versatile enough to mow, grade, haul, you name it, and it's only $139 a month. A 5055E takes that to the next level with double the horsepower and 0% financing for 84 months. That's Tennessee True. Test drive one at any of our 10 locations or visit TennesseeTractor.com. Offer ends 10/26/18. Terms, conditions, exclusions, and warranty limitations apply. See dealer for details.
Hey, Tommy, can you catch us up there on the last play? I was working the board.
Yeah, they tried a little wide sweep, and Big Red Machine just read it and didn't let him get it stretched out to the edge and threw him for about a 2-yard loss.
All right, going to be 2 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top, man in motion, and going to be a handoff and sniffed out cleanly there. I'm not sure. I didn't quite catch the ball carrier, Tommy. Looked like number 20 right there,
yeah.
Dylan Johnson. So he got hit right back at the line of scrimmage. So that'll bring up a 3rd down. No, Tommy, they're going to give him.
Yeah, he got.
No, they're going to give him about 4.
Yeah, he got the loss back plus about a yard.
All right, so it'll bring up 3rd down and about 9 for your Hornets. Tommy, I know that Stidham back there can throw the football, and I know we got some receivers out there that can catch it.
Right.
So, all right, going to be 2 to the bottom, 1 to the top. Man in motion in, looking to throw, rolling, out on the boot, and it looks like Stidham threw it to his dad over on the sideline. So that's going to bring the punt formation out for South Gibson. They not a whole lot cooking right there. Ball on the 16-yard line, so surely the punt formation is going to come out. It's 4th down and 9, and it does. It looks like the punt team is coming on.
Yeah, that was a very hard pass to complete, because once you turn your back and you try to stop and throw, you're kind of throwing like behind you, and it was a real hard pass to complete. So,
all right, it looks like punter takes it, kicks it, and kind of an ugly punt.
Oh, that's a live ball.
And it rolls out of bounds. Ooh. And, Tommy, that was Ross Crenshaw, the freshman punter for your Hornets.
Yeah,
so that's going to give Lexington a short field here.
Yeah, I was hoping that ball hit one of the Big Red ball players on the helmet and bounced off. That was a live ball. Somebody could have got on it.
All right, so it'll give Lexington 1st and goal right on the 36-yard line. No, excuse me, the 34-yard line. And right on the right hash mark. Again, Lexington moving from left to right. South Gibson 7, Lexington 0. 2:32 left in the first quarter of action. All right, going to be a receiver to the bottom, receiver to the top. And takes the handoff. Going to be a snap around the left end. Good job right there by Marcus Jackson, setting the edge and not giving him a chance to get around the end. Good job right there. Marcus Jackson's played well so far. That's 2 tackles already for Marcus, the senior.
Minimal gain, about a yard.
Yep, going to give him about a yard. Tommy, I'll take that right now. I'll take that every down.
Yeah.
Every time Lexington ran the ball 1 yard, I'd be happy to forfeit that. Tommy, how about the crowds tonight, man? Lexington showed out well, man. Their whole grandstand is completely full.
Right.
South Gibson brought a huge crowd over there. The whole stand's on that side. There's fans just standing along the fence over there.
Hey, it's good look. Opening night, man.
It's good to see. Receiver to the top, receiver to the bottom for Lexington. Grice takes the snap. Going to be a handoff, looking for running room up the middle, and wow, what a tough run right there by number 20. That's Bard.
Number 20?
Yeah, Darrell Bard, the junior for Lexington. That's a 1st down for Lexington.
Yeah, he just lowered that helmet and bulled right over 2-3 defenders.
All right, receiver to the top, receiver to the bottom. New running back in here. It looks like a big fullback back there. Be watching for the pass right here.
Yeah.
And
you're going to get number 20. He leaned forward and touched his defender on the rear, so they're going to get for a motion 5 yards.
Yeah, they're going to get a – man, you know, when you're down there in the red zone or close to the red zone like that, man, those 5 yards, man, are killer.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, just killer, Tommy.
You know, a lot of times if you got a passing game, you know, it kind of gives you a little more room. But when you're a basic running team, it don't help you at all.
All right, well, That's going to bring up first down and 15 for Lexington. They're right in the middle of the field. And Geis back in there. Quarterback, running back is Jones. Be hand off to Jones. Jones looking for running room. And nice tackle right there, Tommy.
Yeah.
That was Christian Ditton coming there. And he's going to feel that in the morning.
Right.
Somebody got him low, and Christian Ditton came in there, and whoo! Nice tackle. Nice tackle. Number 10's number 10 Jones, Kenneth Jones, gonna feel that in the morning.
Yeah, that was a hard-earned 4 yards. He got 4 yards of the penalty back, but yeah, he's gonna feel that.
All right, second down and 11 for the Tigers. 3 receivers to the top, and Jones and Geis in the backfield. They shifted it around. They got 30 seconds left here in the first, Tommy. And they're going to stand right there beside him here. Snap. Here comes the screen. And looking for running room. And nice job. Right. Great defense right there by South Gibson's. Number 31 there, Kay Johns, hawked him down and tackled him. He picked up about a yard and going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. But, Tommy, I'm telling you right now, this is gray zone territory for Hollingsworth. Yeah. He's not going to attempt a field goal. You're going to have to stop him. You're going to have to bow your back and stop him.
That's going to bring up the end of the quarter, though.
Yeah, that is going to bring it into the quarter. All right, folks, this is Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McLean. You're watching WNWS.com. We'll be right back for second quarter action right after this break.
If you ignore your teeth, they will go away. Patterson Family Dentistry in Medina will give your teeth the attention they deserve with our full-service family dental practice from root canals, crowns, cosmetic crowns, veneer restoration, comprehensive adult x-rays, and exams. Patterson Family Dentistry is a full-service family dental practice that's been serving our local Medina community for nearly 10 years. No need to drive to Jackson for quality, caring, and compassionate dental care. Patterson Family Dentistry, 23 Garage Drive in Medina. Open 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Fridays. Call 783-1111 to set your appointment. That's 783-1111. Go Hornets, and be sure to wear your mouthpiece. Patterson Family Dentistry in Medina.
You're listening to South Gibson Hornet Football on WNWS.com.
If you're ever involved in an automobile accident, the last thing you need to worry about is what to do next. It's simple. Call Precision Auto Body at 783-0075, and they can handle the rest for you. With rental cars on site, they can have you back on the road with no delay. They repair all makes and models, both foreign and domestic. No need for you to run to a franchise or dealer where you're just another number. At Precision Auto Body, you're known by your name and your concerns about your vehicle. They've been in the same location between Milan and Medina for 20 years, with adding a second high-quality location in Dyersburg in 2014. They have all certified technicians and continuous education, so they can repair your vehicle to factory conditions. Remember, you own your vehicle. You own your insurance. You own the right to tell your insurance company that you want Precision Auto Body to repair your vehicle. So don't be just another number, and don't be steered in the wrong direction. Call Precision Auto Body. 783-0075.
The Competition Crusher sales event going on now at Sarah of Jackson. We will beat any dealer on any Chevy, period. 2018 Chevy Spark starting at $11,921 and payments as low as $184 a month. 2018 Chevy Sonic starting at $14,999 and payments as low as $239 a month. You can save over $12,000 on new 2018 Silverados. Big city deals. Small town hospitality only at Sarah of Jackson. One destination, so many choices. Rushing the competition. Every day, in every way.
Do you have cataracts, glaucoma, or any form of eye disease? At Hughes Eye Center, our physicians include residency-trained optometrists, surgical ophthalmologists, retinal surgeons, and oculoplastic surgeons, all right here in Jackson, Tennessee at Hughes Eye Center. There's no need to drive to Memphis or Nashville for your surgical eye care needs. Call 664-1994 to schedule your consultation. At Hughes Eye Center on Stonebridge in Jackson, that's 664-1994.
If you're ever involved in an automobile accident, the last thing you need to worry about is what to do next. It's simple. Call Precision Auto Body at 783-0075, and they can handle the rest for you. With rental cars on site, they can have you back on the road with no delay. They repair all makes and models, both foreign and domestic. No need for you to run to a franchise or dealer where you're just another number. At Precision Auto Body, you're known by your name and your concerns about your vehicle. They've been in the same location between Milan and Medina for 20 years, with adding a second high-quality location in Dyersburg in 2014. They have all certified technicians and continuous education, so they can repair your vehicle to factory conditions. Remember, you own your vehicle. You own your insurance. You own the right to tell your insurance company that you want Precision Auto Body to repair your vehicle. So don't be just another number, and don't be steered in the wrong direction. Call Precision Auto Body, 783-0075.
All right, looks like Lexington's going to come in and attempt a field goal here. Snap, set, kick. What a boot! And
I think he got it.
Good! Yeah. That's quite impressive right there.
Yeah.
I must say that is quite impressive at the high school level. That's Connor Wood. He's a sophomore, Tommy.
Right.
That is quite impressive. So with 10 minutes and 56 seconds left in the first half of action, South Gibson 7, Lexington 3. Wow, what a kick, Tommy! And I mean, he had plenty more leg.
Yeah,
you don't see high school kickers kicking like that, man.
No, I'm gonna tell you what, that gives the rest of your offense a lot more confidence. Because, like I said, if they get down there within around the 20-25, that they're going to get 3 points, hey, that opens your game up a whole lot.
And that really was impressive, I must confess. So the Tigers strike South Gibson 7. The Big Red Machine 3, and they're gonna need him again, man. They're gonna have to send number 19 Connor Wood back out there to kick this ball off again. Back deep for your Hornets is number 7 Christian Denton and number 12 Keyshawn Stewart. Both of them juniors, both of them running backs.
Now this ball may go into the end zone. He got a little adrenaline.
And Tommy, we're gonna have one of the Tigers got above the front line out there, man.
Yeah.
That's going to back them up 5 yards. Tommy Lexington's playing kind of sloppy so far.
Yeah, uncharacteristic mistakes that you don't normally see out of.
They've had. I think they had 2 false starts already.
Right.
Now another penalty right here. It's kind of sloppy from Lexington. You don't see that out of Lexington teams very often.
No, Hollingsworth is usually more of a. He usually gets those things knocked out.
All right, so they're going to kick the ball off from the 35-yard line. And, Tommy, with that kicker, I don't think it's going to make that much of a deal.
Well, no. I mean,
all right, I'm calling it right here. Christian Denton takes it to the house.
All right.
Kicks it. And Denton, he had to catch the ball at the goal line.
Yeah.
All right, Denton on the return and going to be hit. And, Tommy, the number 1, he came in there. He didn't realize how thick Denton was. That's Jordan Smith. He came in there and got him a mouthful. It took him a minute to get up.
You got Sandy. You see Sandy out there?
Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. Y'all look on the field. That's Sandy out there retrieving the tee for the Lexington Tigers. What a great tradition right there, man. What a great tradition. Sandy. And I want to give a shout-out to Casey Blair. She's a wonderful, absolutely wonderful citizen of Lexington and a huge fan of ours. Tommy, Miss Casey Blair brought us something cold to drink.
Oh, thank you very much.
Give her an E-hug.
All right.
All right, South Gibson takes the snap. Going to be a handoff to Denton. Denton looking for running room, breaks one tackle, rumbles forward, and going to pick up about 3 yards. Around the right end goes number 7, Christian Denton. Thank you to Miss Blair.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Miss Casey Blair. I told you, man, Lexington's one of my all-time favorite towns, man. They got people like that just bring you drinks and stuff. I know she saw me up here sweating, man. She hooked us up. Hooked us up. All right, ball on the 25-yard line for your Hornets. 2 receivers to the bottom and 1 to the top. Stidham in the backfield along with Hardwick. Takes the snap. Hardwick takes the carry, looking for running room, and not much cooking there. Going to give him about a yard, Tommy. Tommy, I'm seeing some fight out there. Number 64, Basto, was out there blocking hard. No, he didn't pick up much, so that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 5 for your Hornets. I'm going to remind everybody that tonight's action is brought to you in part by King Jewelers. Grover King and Company, watch repair, jewelry service, and sales, 16B Conrad Drive, Mr. Grover King at King Jewelers. All right, man in motion is Denton.
Ooh.
And they got him to jump.
Yeah.
That's going to give South Gibson a free first down right there on another mistake by Lexington. Tommy,
Yeah.
they keep shooting themselves in the foot.
Yeah, Coach Collinsworth is chewing steel nails over there, I'm telling you. You know, you expect this in the first game of the season. Of course, you hope you get it out of the way out in the Jamboree. So, you know, to keep having these mistakes, it's just drive a coach nuts.
First down, Hornets. They didn't call it at first. That is a Cowart, Reese, and Sargent CPA firm. First down, your first choice in a full-service accounting firm. I didn't call it at first, but, hey, man, it's a first down. I got it on a penalty, so what? First down, Hornets. 2 receivers to the bottom for your Hornets. Man in motion is Denton. Going to be a handoff. Stidham keeps his owner, pitches it out to Denton. Denton looking to get up the field, rumbles around the right side for about a 10-yard gain, and going to be left foot or right foot spot, Tommy.
Yeah, it's going to be close. Look like it may just be just short.
He's going to be exactly
nope.
First down, Hornets. Christian Denton after receiving the pitch from Stidham around the right end. So that will be a Cowart, Reese, and Sargent CPA first down, Hornets. Ball will be on the 41-yard line on the far hash mark. South Gibson comes out, 2 receivers to the top, 1 receiver to the bottom. Man in motion, going to be a handoff. And Stidham decides to call his own number, lowers his shoulder, and scraps forward. Nice run right there by Denton.
Yeah.
Or excuse me, by Stidham.
Stidham.
And Tommy, I'm telling you what, that was a busted play.
Yeah.
And Stidham showing off his athleticism. He scrapped forward. He took a good shot, but he leaped forward for about another 3 yards. That's just showing off that athleticism by Stidham. So that's going to bring up a second down and 4 for your Hornets. South Gibson 7. Lexington 3 with 8 minutes, 33 seconds now left in the first half of the contest here in Lexington, Tennessee, Big Red Country. All right, 2 to the bottom, 1 to the top for the Hornets. Snap. Tom, we got away with a false start.
Yeah, that was ugly.
And we just turned the football over.
Yeah, that was ugly from the get-go.
Golly, Bill. Golly, Bill, man, got a beautiful drive going. First down, Lexington. Tommy, can you explain what happened?
No, I can't. Like I said, it looked like the ball never got – it looked like the center may have double-clutched, and it just never got – it never got back to the quarterback. I don't know what happened on that.
Well, as soon as the center snaps that ball, regardless of where it goes, it's a live football.
Right.
So we talked about that in the pregame, man. So now Lexington's shooting themselves in the foot with the penalties. South Gibson's shooting itself in the head with the turnovers. All right, 2 receivers to the bottom for Lexington. Snap. Going to be a handoff up the middle. Number 34 looking for
that's just
he's a load, man. Woo! Number 34. It looks like a big, mean. His last name ought to be Inkovich or something, a fullback you see in the NFL. That dude lowered his shoulder and was like, somebody come hit me. That's Jaden Horn. He is a junior linebacker. And that's probably, I guarantee you his daddy and his mama own a cattle farm or a pig farm or something. That kid's been used to slinging pigs or hay bales or something around in the barn. That boy is strong.
That's what we call country strong.
Yep, he lowered his shoulder and said, somebody come get some.
You know, a lot of teams go to the weight room. He goes out and lifts calves.
All right, first down for Lexington. 2 receivers to the bottom. 7:50 left here in the first half. Going to be a handoff again. Looking for running room up the middle. Finds a hole and picks up nice yardage. Does Lexington's number 20 for Lexington. That is Darrell Bard. He is a junior. So that's going to bring up that's a 7-yard gain for Lexington. That'll be your second down and short, or second down and 4 for the Tigers. And Tommy, that looked like it was a ISO block out there.
Yeah.
Like they don't tell you what hole to hit. It's just kind of a general, hey, run here or there.
Yeah, just
because it looked like he could have ran outside, but he ended up cutting up the feed. He saw a crease and went inside. It looked like he made the right call to me. All right, going to stack in some meat up front here. Receiver to the top. And we got a false start again. Tommy, Lexington, man, I tell you what, whoever that is, I imagine there's going to be some bear crawls or some suicides or
that was on the
110s or something.
That was on the left guard or left tackle over there. Just flinched, raised up just a little bit.
All right, Tommy, I'm ready to see something out of big number 62, Paxton Terry.
Yeah.
That kid right there is as strong as kid as I ever seen in my life. One of the strongest kids I've ever coached. And I'm ready to see something out of that kid. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 8 for Lexington. 2 receivers to the top, way to the top. Man, that dude's almost – all right, ball is on the ground.
Yeah.
And here Lexington goes, looking for running room around the left side. Does Bryce. He's just going to throw it out of bounds. And, Tommy, that was a really, really smart call
Flag
right there.
On the play. They're going to – I think what they're going to get is I think that's not going to – I think it's going to be an ineligible man downfield.
Oh, an ineligible receiver?
Yeah, I think one of the linemen.
We'll see what they call, Tommy.
But
hey, I'm going to mute it real quick, see if I can hear what they call. What?
Illegal procedure. I don't know. That's an awful late flag for an illegal procedure. Unless, like I said, I don't know.
Don't get me to line, folks. It's a mystery theater. All right, 2nd down and 13 for the Tigers. 1 to the top, 1 to the bottom. And looking back is Bryce looking to throw. Firing long. Got a receiver. Open. Walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Lexington. Number 4, Devontae Hart. Number 12, Braxton Grice threw a strike to Hart to a wide open receiver, and he catches it in stride and walks untouched into the end zone with 6:19 left in the first half of action. South Gibson 7, Lexington 9. Tommy?
Yeah.
Looked pretty good, man.
Yeah, it was a good pass. Guy got behind the defenders and caught the ball in stride, man.
All right, number 12 on for the hold is Grice. Snap, set, kick.
Plenty of distance.
And good. With 7 minutes and 19 seconds left in the first half of action, South Gibson now trails by 3. Lexington 10, South Gibson 7. We'll be right back.
There's a tradition of excellence at South Gibson High School and also at Hometown Pharmacy in Medina. For years now, Hometown Pharmacy has been leading the way in Hornets coverage on WNWS.com. Hometown Pharmacy is just that, your hometown pharmacy for Medina. Located at 599 Highway 45 Bypass South, open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Get your prescriptions filled and find everything you need for your day-to-day medical care right in your hometown at Hometown Pharmacy. Or give them a call at 731-783-0777 for Hometown Pharmacy in Medina.
Can you imagine a football player in the game not wearing a helmet or shoulder pads? Probably not a good idea. Well, aren't you treating your expensive cell phone the same way? Wireless Dimensions in Old Hickory Mall has name brand phone protection cases of all types, as well as screen protectors, home and car chargers, and more. Wireless Dimensions in Old Hickory Mall between Reach Jewelers and Victoria's Secret. Online at WDJackson.com and on Facebook.
Man, that dude kicked that ball plumb out of the stadium. He hit the ambulance, Tommy.
Yeah. Yeah, people just do not realize what a luxury that it is to have a kicking game in the high school football.
Tommy, if I'm coach or not, I wouldn't even make that kid come to practice. I'd just say show up Friday about 6:30 and put your pads on. I wouldn't even make him come to practice. I mean, that dude has got a boot. It's been years since I've seen a kicker like that, Tommy.
Yeah, he like I said, he's definitely making a name for himself just tonight.
All right, South Gibson's going to set up shop. Tommy, if they can stop the turnovers, man, if they could keep the turnovers down, they'd be up by 2 scores right here, Tommy.
Right, yeah. They've, like I said, the only thing that stopped them has been themselves for the last 2 drives.
All right, man in motion is Denton. Going to be a handoff to Hardwick up the middle. Hardwick looking for running room, and Not a whole lot cooking right there, Tommy. It looked like number 34 there for Lexington wrestled him down, and that is Horn, Jaden Horn. We mentioned his name earlier.
Yeah, he's one that ripped off that, carried about 20 people running.
All right, so it'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Ball in the near the right hash mark, right on the 20-yard line. South Gibson moving from right to left on your screen. You're watching WNWS's coverage of high school athletics. 2 to the top and 2 to the bottom. Going to be a handoff. Ball is loose, and woo! Tommy, I'm telling you right now, if Nolan Stidham is not a really good athlete, that's another turnover. Bad snap.
Yeah. No, well, I'm going to tell you what. I'm not going to put – that was not on the center. That was on Nolan right there.
Tommy, it was low and to the outside on the right side of his knee.
No.
He had to squat down and one-handed to knock it down.
Well, I didn't see it. It looked to me like he was pulling his hands back as the ball was coming out. But
well, hang a minute. How do you know it's not on the center if you didn't see it?
I didn't see the center snap. I saw the snap. It looked to me like Nolan just didn't handle the snap very well. It looked like it came in where it should.
Okay. Tell another lie. I see how it is. 2 to the bottom and 1 not. I love you, Tommy. 2 to the top and 1 to the bottom. Looking to throw. Rolling Stidham looking for a receiver. Going to go out on a wheel route and just barely outside the extended arms of Christian Denton. So nothing cooking on that drive, Tommy.
No. Well, near turnover cost them on this drive. Put yourself in a precarious situation where you're having to throw, and
All right, well, the punt unit's going to come on. 4:42 left here in the first half. South Gibson 7, Lexington 10, and Crenshaw on for the punt. Back deep for Lexington is a Tiger. I can't make out his number. All right, snap, kick, and another ugly kick there by Crenshaw. Going to roll down and going to roll all the way to the 39-yard line for Lexington. So they're going to have a short field, Tommy. Tommy, and Crenshaw, man, I saw him kicking the jamboree.
Right.
And, man, dude, he was booting them 35 and 40 yards.
Cool.
And he's had 2 bad kicks in a row here. I guess first game, hey, he's a freshman. It's the first time he's ever suited up in a varsity football game. So I'm sure his
Oh, you talking about the punter?
Yeah, the punter.
He's just rushing himself. He thought he had a lot of pressure on him. He just rushed that.
Right.
He had plenty of time to set up and do his kick, but he, for some reason, felt some pressure and just rushed it.
All right, well, Lexington's going to set up right on the 39-yard line. 2 receivers to the top, and Geis in the backfield takes the handoff or takes the snap. Going to hand it to number 6. Number 6 runs around the left end and going to pick up about 3 yards. That's Miles Mayo for Lexington. Tommy, I'll tell you something I noticed here about Lexington. I don't remember them doing this last year, but, dude, they roll running backs in. Like, they got 3 or 4 or 5 different kids running the football.
Yeah, that's a nice problem to have, isn't it?
Well, I don't know if I call it a problem, but, yeah, they I don't remember them doing that last year. Well, all right, going to be receiver to the top, receiver to the bottom, big full, up back. Up front there, and nobody there, and Geis looking, and going to be a big play right there for Lexington. Sack! They got it. It's going to be credited as a sack, Tommy, even though it was a miscommunication there. Somebody's going to get credited with a sack. I don't know which Hornet got back there to him. So, dude, whoever you are, man, I'm sorry. I can't give you credit for it. But up front there, I see Gatlin. I see big Connor Gatlin. Good to see him out there. He's a good kid. I see Amari Marable playing nose guard. All right. 3rd down and 10 for Lexington. Receiver to the top, receiver to the bottom. Got away with a false start right there. And Geis is on the loose looking for running room and cutting him around back inside. And he scraps forwards, jukes and jives, rumbles around and going to pick up about 4 or 5. But that's going to give them – it's going to be 4th down, and it's decision time here for Hollingsworth, Tommy.
Yeah, well, even as good a kicker as Wood's been, I don't think that they're going to go for a kick from this distance. So,
yeah.
Looks like a punting team's
Yeah,
going.
I believe I'd punt the ball right here, man. I really do. I agree with the call. I believe I'd punt the ball. You got 2:45 left here and you have a lead right here before halftime, but you don't want to give South Gibson an even shorter field with 3 timeouts, and 150 ticks left on the clock.
Plus the thing you got to remember is Lexington's going to get the ball to start the second half, so don't want to run the risk of letting them score and tying this game up real quick.
All right, we have a timeout. Lexington. All right, we're going to take the timeout with them. This is Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McLean. You're watching WNWS.com. We'll be right back.
Hey, this is Chuck Walker with Southeastern Termite Pest Control. I recently went on a trip and found a quote hanging in the employee area. It read, "Own the customer's problem until it's resolved." It was hanging on the wall in an area that each employee would see before they entered their place of work. Over the years, I hope that we at Southeastern have always done that, but it was a good thing to read to stay on the top of my mind. Every pest control company has access to the same products to protect your home from pests and termites. What makes us different is the way that we go to market. At Southeastern, we don't believe that you should have to spend thousands on quality termite protection for your home, so we keep our overhead low. We don't believe that a fungus treatment and moisture protection in your crawl space should require a bank loan. We believe in doing things the right way at a fair price and building our business customer by customer instead of dollar by dollar. Please give us an opportunity to earn your business for all of your termite pest control needs, brown recluse treatments, yard fogging for mosquito elimination, moisture barriers and wood fungus treatments, attic insulation, additions, home repairs, or just about anything else. Call me 24 hours a day at 660-1052. That's Southeastern, 660-1052.
All right, well, Lexington lined up to punt the ball, and they got the punt away, but Tommy kicked it a little too far, man.
Yeah, you know what was surprising? South Gibson did not have a return man back. So
I like the call. I wouldn't have sent a man back there either.
Well, I agree, but if you would think that the Lexington Hunter would have saw that and just kind of pushed it, because anything would have been better than
what he did.
Yeah, because you basically netted 10 yards maybe.
Right. All right, well, South Gibson's going to set up shop right on the 20-yard line, trailing by 3 to the Big Red Machine, and be 2 minutes and 19 seconds left. And I do believe Coach Stidham and company have 3 timeouts left. So let's see if South Gibson can put them a quick little drive together here. 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Man in motion. Going to be a handoff to Denton. Denton looking for running room. He breaks 1 tackle, still scrapping for yards, all the way up to the 30, to the 35, and going to be brought down right on the 39-yard line of South Gibson. First down, Hornets. A Coward, Reese, Sargent, CPA firm, first down, Hornets. I like it, Tommy.
Yep. That's save you timeouts. They're going to stop the clock to spot the ball, so.
All right, clock is rolling. Exactly 2 minutes left here. 2 receivers way to the bottom. Going to be a handoff, and going to be a handoff to Hardwick up the middle. Nice, tough run in there by Dane Hardwick. Going to pick up about 4 yards on the carry, so that'll bring up a 2nd down and 6 for your Hornets. The play's coming in quickly. Tick, tick, tick. 1:42 left here in the half. And ball on the 42-yard line, far hash mark. South Gibson moving from right to left. Receiver to the top, receiver to the bottom. No man in motion, looking to throw, going straight up the field, looking for a receiver. Caught! No, he dropped it. Oh, man. Oh, man. Tommy, did you see who the intended receiver was?
I did not.
It looked like number 31, K. Johns, and had a chance on it. Man, I thought he came down with it.
Yeah, I did too. Defender had good position, was in front of him, but the ball was high enough. I thought the receiver was just going to get it, but didn't come down with it.
All right, so it'll bring up 3rd down and a long 6 for the Hornets. Going to be standard set, receiver to the top, receiver to the bottom. Man in motion is Denton. Going to be a handoff to Hardwick. No, Stidham calls his own number, rolls around, and going to be sniffed out there. And we have a Tommy, we're going to be a face mask,
yeah,
it looks like, Tommy.
Could be a face mask.
It's going to be a face mask against Lexington. That's going to give South Gibson a cheap 1st down.
Yeah.
It's either holding on South Gibson or a face mask, one of the two.
Well, where the flag was thrown, I would say.
Mask.
Yeah, I was fixing to say the position where I didn't think it was holding.
I And I don't know if it was the incidental or the whatever, but
Well, he called it a personal foul, so that's a long one.
Personal foul, 15 yards.
Yeah.
First down, Hornets. Kind of a cheap way to get one, but you got one.
Yeah.
It's Cowart Reese and Sargent CPA firm, your first choice for a full-service accounting firm. Ball placed on the 43-yard line. 2 receivers to the top. Stidham takes the snap, looking, going to throw out, and pass is thrown up, and nearly it's picked. It's picked by Lexington's number 20, and he's still rumbling for yards, and finally going to be brought down. It looked like the nose guard, big number 55, got over there and finally thumped him. That was Dalton Bowers got over there and finally thumped him and knocked him down. But Tommy, he threw the ball up there. Pass was intended for Devin Hardwick, and there was a little scrap for the ball. The ball bounced off a Lexington defender and went into the awaiting arms of number 20 there, Darrell Bard of Lexington. So that'll be the third turnover of the half for South Gibson. And Lexington will have 55 ticks and 1 timeout to try to get in the end zone or get within field goal range.
Well, you know, the story of this first half so far, Lexington killing herself with penalties, South Gibson killing herself with turnovers. Lexington's able to
ball's on the ground. Ball is loose. Who's got the football?
I believe South Gibson together.
First down, Hornets. Wow, what a gift from the good Lord himself.
Man.
On the first play of Lexington after the big turnover.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a huge play essentially for South Gibson, because even if Hardwick would have caught the ball, he'd have been tackled right there.
Yeah.
There was a whole pile of Tigers around him. So first down, Hornets, brought to you by Cowart Reese and Sargent CPA firm. South Gibson will have the ball on the 31-yard line of Lexington, moving from right to left on your screen. Well, you don't know how things turn out, do you, Tommy?
No, man. I'm you know.
Somebody's living right. That's all I know to tell you.
Yeah.
All right, 2 receivers to the top for Lexington. 52.3 seconds left in the first half of action. South Gibson trailing by 3. Be a handoff to Hardwick up the middle. Not a whole lot cooking there. Looks like number 54, the big boy for Lexington.
Call you timeout.
Pearson.
There you go.
And we have a flag.
Flag on the play.
Uh-oh. It's going to be a personal foul against somebody. And he keeps looking towards Lexington, so I imagine it's going to be against Lexington.
I don't know. Like I said, it was right in the middle of a pile there.
Personal foul against Lexington.
Yeah. I didn't see that. I was looking right at the official when he threw the flag, and
I would imagine that's something that come out of one of the players' mouth.
Yeah, that was something. Something was said. I didn't see any physical action that would have warranted that.
Well, that's just a boneheaded play, man.
Yeah.
You can't do that. You just can't do that.
Yeah.
That's just a boneheaded play. So, all right, first down. No, excuse me, second down. How's it second down?
They just haven't marked it yet.
All right, going to be a handoff to Denton. Denton looking for running room around the right side. Breaks a tackle, rumbling forward, and going to pick up about 7 yards around the right end. Goes number 7, Christian Denton. And we have a...
Yeah.
All right. Tommy, I don't understand how when there's a personal foul, it's an automatic. It's 15 and an automatic first down.
It is not in high school.
Well, we weren't 15 yards from the. It wasn't 15 yards to the line to gain.
No, they marked it wrong. It should have been 1st and 10. Now they've got it right. It's 2nd and 5. But
well, on the field it says 3rd. On the scoreboard it says 2nd.
Yeah, it's 2nd and 5. They chain gang's not.
Well, now on the scoreboard it says 3rd. I don't know who's operating this scoreboard up here, but me and him are going to have to talk.
I believe it's 2nd and 5, I believe.
I think it's 2nd down and 5, too. I don't know. 30. I know this. There's 33.8 seconds left in the first half of action. South Gibson called a timeout, and they have 2 timeouts left. Going to be a receiver to the top, receiver to the bottom. It's football time here, man. I love it. Crowds are full, man in motion. Going to be a handoff pitched out to Denton. Denton looking for running room,
Touchdown.
and he is going to be stopped short, but enough to pick up first down yardage. That pitch worked. When it works, it's a beautiful thing. South Gibson hurry into the line. 27.5 seconds left. Ball will be placed right on the 2-yard line, right hash mark. They take it out, and Stidham does a good job of spiking the ball. It goes under center and spikes it. So that'll bring up a 2nd down and goal. Ball will be placed on the...
There's a drone flying over the stadium.
Tommy, what's the... Going to be placed on the 2-yard line, it looks like, man.
Yeah, it's
2nd and goal from the 2. 25.5 seconds. And, Tommy, it'd be a huge momentum boost for South Gibson if they could put the ball in the end zone right here.
Yeah.
And I'm still mad at that clock operator. I don't know where he's at up there in the press box, but I'm going to have to hunt him down.
Oh, man. But now here's my question. You just got under center and took the snap and to spike the ball. Can you not get under center and hand it off?
Tommy?
Yeah.
I'm sworn. Tommy?
Yeah?
You know, I'm sworn. Tommy?
Yeah?
Let's change the subject.
Okay.
Tonight's action brought to you in part by Tennessee Tractor, your John Deere dealer, by Sonic of Jackson, with 6 locations in Jackson. All right, big play right here for you, folks. 2 receivers to the top and 2 to the bottom. Let's see if South Gibson can punch it in. Snap. Going to be a handoff. No, Stidham's going to be brought down. He sticks it out there.
Touchdown.
Touchdown! Hornets, number 10, 2nd strike of the night. Goes around the right end on a little lead play. Extends the ball out enough to break the plane of the end zone. Touchdown Hornets with 21.1 seconds left in the first half of action. South Gibson 13, the Lexington Tigers 10. All right, Tommy. Number 3 on for the kick. That's Hardwick. And he was 1-1. And we're going to have a timeout. We have a timeout on the field. Coach Stidham calls his 2nd timeout. And Tommy, that was a unique earlier. I thought, why would Nolan go run to the line and spike the ball when Coach Stidham had 2 timeouts in his pocket?
Right.
That's a little, I mean, I know it worked out. We scored. But that's a little precarious.
Yeah.
Or a little quirky, I guess.
Well,
or am I just crazy?
Well, you know, they were looking at try to reserve, you know, the timeouts because, like I said, if you didn't get it in on that one run, at least you'd stop the clock and get another shot at it. So. All
right. Well, tonight's action brought to you in part by Hometown Pharmacy, caring for Medina like no one else. Miss Donna and Company at Medina Hometown Pharmacy. 599 Highway 45 bypass, 783-0777. A lifer, a long-time lead sponsor, Miss Donna and Company at Hometown Pharmacy. Snap, set, kick.
Look good.
Good. All right, folks, with 21.1 seconds left in the first half of action, South Gibson 14, Lexington 10. We'll be right back.
Prater's Automotive, your rough country dealer in Medina. We have rough country suspension lifts, wheels, lights, and winches. Prater's Automotive can do anything to a gas engine, all the way down to rebuilding the heads, and we're certified by ASC, Chrysler, General Motors engine repair, diagnostic, service, and maintenance. No need to drive to Jackson anymore for automotive service or repair. Prater's is locally owned and operated with over 15 years of experience. Prater's Automotive offers certified service for engine repair, diagnostic, service, and maintenance. And we are certified South Gibson Hornet fans. Prater's Automotive, 444 South Main Street in Medina. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit Prater's Automotive on Facebook.
If you ignore your teeth, they will go away. Patterson Family Dentistry in Medina will give your teeth the attention they deserve with our full-service family dental practice from root canals, crowns, cosmetic crowns, veneer restoration, comprehensive adult x-rays, and exams. Patterson Family Dentistry is a full-service family dental practice that's been serving our local Medina community for nearly 10 years. No need to drive to Jackson for quality, caring, and compassionate dental care. Patterson Family Dentistry, 23 Garage Drive in Medina. Open 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Fridays. Call 783-1111 to set your appointment. That's 783-1111. Go Hornets, and be sure to wear your mouthpiece. Patterson Family Dentistry in Medina.
All right, we're back with you here. And kick is underway. Going to kick it right on the ground. And number 17 fields it for the Tigers, and he's going to be bottled up right there by a whole swarm of Hornets. So Lexington will take over possession. Ball will be on the 39-yard line of Lexington on the far hash mark. Folks, this is Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McLean. I give a big shout-out to my partner, Tommy. Man, I think I have to announce that Tommy's going to be announcing his retirement. That's a sad day here at WNWS. Long-time partner, WN. My partner in crime is going to be retiring here soon, folks. It's a sad day. I'm telling you, it's a sad day. Nearly had a wreck driving over here. He told us. First thing he told me, you want the bad news or the bad news? All right, 2 receivers to the bottom. And backfield looking to roll, rolling out into the flats. Pass is going to be completed to number 3 for Lexington. That is Trevor Lessenberry. He's a junior wide receiver and going to be tackled by the tackle is going to be credited to Stidham.
You know, we may be looking to see what the holding. We may see the distance that the young kicker from Lexington. They may be just trying to get into the field goal range.
I don't blame him. If I had a kicker like that, I'd be trying to get in field goal range too. Looks like he could probably kick it from here. I don't know, man. He kicked one from there, and he hit the ambulance earlier. So,
well,
I'd try it. You ain't got. What are you going to lose?
Right.
You ain't going to look like an idiot. It ain't like it's going to go to the 30 and roll dead.
Right.
I mean, he busted the window out of the ambulance over there. All right. Receiver to the top. Receiver to the bottom. Looking to throw. Rolling. Rolling, looking for a receiver, going to fire it up, throwing long.
Going to the referee.
And nearly took the referee out. That's going to bring an end to the half. South Gibson couldn't have come out better. Well, they could have played a lot better. But South Gibson 14, Lexington 10. This is Stephen Rich alongside two-time Tommy McLean. You're watching WNWS.com. We'll be right back.
Choose the best one. When it comes to choosing the right tires for your vehicle, we want to make it easy for you to choose the best one. At Best One Tire, we have thousands of passenger and light truck tires in stock, including Michelin, BF Goodrich, Uniroyal, Bridgestone, and Firestone. When you buy your tires from Best One Tire, you'll receive free nitrogen inflation. And we rotate and balance your tires free for the life of the tire. Also, with every free tire rotation, we do a free brake inspection. In addition to tires, we offer oil changes, wheel alignments, and complete brake service. We want your business for generations to come. Your family is our family at Best One Tire. Let us put you safely on the road. Call us at 660-4072. Best One Tire, just off Highway 412 at the Country Club exit, just down from 84 Lumber, and at 1180 South Dupree in Brownsville. Best One Tire.
When you step into King Jewelers, you're stepping into a family-owned business with nearly 30 years of experience. Let Grover King set you up with estate jewelry or the amazing Citizen Echo Drive watch, as well as custom-designed jewelry. King Jewelers buys gold and silver, offers Rolex repair, as well as watch and jewelry repair. Check out the selection of gemstone jewelry and diamond stud earrings. Store hours are Monday through Friday, 9:30 till 5:30, and 10 till 2 on Saturday.
King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, and the brand new King Jewelers location in downtown Jackson.
You're listening to South Gibson Hornet Football on WNWS.com.
What? 30 seconds to tell them about Rockin' Dough Pizza?
Here goes.
Try Rockin' Dough's ZZ Tots, shredded potatoes, cheddar, Havarti with a sriracha aioli. Or the Blues Burger, blackened beef, blue cheese, arugula with truffle mayo and a balsamic reduction. The Cuban Grinder with pork, ham, Swiss pickles, garlic, basil aioli, and a grain mustard. The Super Freak Pizza, my favorite. White sauce, spicy Italian sausage with caramelized onions and honey. And their fantastic Sunday brunch. Rockin' Dough in the Jackson Walk Plaza, a slice of the good life.
The mates are back together once again at Outback Steakhouse. Steak and lobster, the best mates together again. Try the juicy lobster paired with the tender signature steak from Outback Steakhouse. The tender juicy filet and the steamed lobster tail. Now here's a word from one of my mates.
Hi, this is Ian and Sulaco with Outback Steakhouse here in Jackson. I'm sure that you know we're a national chain, but did you know that I'm from Jackson and a JCM graduate? Much of my staff and I have been together here at Outback Steakhouse for 15 years. Yes, we are a national company, but here in Jackson, it's all about local. Our pledge, it's always fresh in Outback. I'd like to thank you, Jackson, for your help in making Outback Steakhouse in Jackson a shining star of the Outback family. I personally invite you to have dinner with us at Outback Steakhouse, Jackson, Tennessee, 194 Stonebrook Place, or take advantage of curbside takeaway to go by calling 664-9000. That's 664-9000 or OutbackSteakhouse.com. Outback Steakhouse in Jackson. No rules, just right.
All right, folks, you guys are in for a treat. The South Gibson County Marching Hornets are coming on the field. We're going to set the microphones out there and try to get as much of it as we can with the camera. And we're going to let you guys tune in. You guys are in for a treat. Coach Price does a wonderful job with our band, and they traveled all the way to Lexington to put on a performance for you, folks. All right, here we go.
Choose the best one. When it comes to choosing the right tires for your vehicle, we want to make it easy for you to choose the best one. At Best One Tire, we have thousands of passenger and light truck tires in stock, including Michelin, BF Goodrich, Uniroyal, Bridgestone, and Firestone. When you buy your tires from Best One Tire, you'll receive free nitrogen inflation, and we rotate and balance your tires free for the life of the tire. Also, with every free tire rotation, we do a free brake inspection. In addition to tires, we offer oil changes, wheel alignments, and complete brake service. We want your business for generations to come. Your family is our family at Best One Tire. Let us put you safely on the road. Call us at 660-4072. Best One Tire, just off Highway 412 at the Country Club exit, just down from 84 Lumber, and at 1180 South Dupree in Brownsville. Best One Tire.
When you step into King Jewelers, you're stepping into a family-owned business with nearly 30 years of experience. Let Grover King set you up with estate jewelry or the amazing Citizen Echo Drive watch, as well as custom-designed jewelry. King Jewelers buys gold and silver, offers Rolex repair, as well as watch and jewelry repair. Check out the selection of gemstone jewelry and diamond stud earrings. Store hours are Monday through Friday, 9:30 till 5:30, and 10 till 2 on Saturday.
King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, and the brand new King Jewelers location in downtown Jackson.
You're listening to South Gibson Hornet Football on WNWS.com.
What? 30 seconds to tell them about Rockin' Dough Pizza?
Here goes.
Try Rockin' Dough's ZZ Tots, shredded potatoes, cheddar, Havarti with a sriracha aioli. Or the Blues Burger, blackened beef, blue cheese, arugula with truffle mayo and a balsamic reduction. The Cuban Grinder with pork, ham, Swiss, pickles, garlic, basil aioli, and a grain mustard. The Super Freak Pizza, my favorite. White sauce, spicy Italian sausage with caramelized onions and honey. And their fantastic Sunday brunch. Rockin' Dough in the Jackson Walk Plaza, a slice of the good life.
The mates are back together once again at Outback Steakhouse. Steak and lobster, the best mates together again. Try the juicy lobster paired with the tender signature steak from Outback Steakhouse. The tender juicy filet and a steamed lobster tail. Now here's a word from one of my mates.
Hi, this is Ian and Sulaco with Outback Steakhouse here in Jackson. I'm sure that you know we're a national chain, but did you know that I'm from Jackson and a JCM graduate? Much of my staff and I have been together here at Outback Steakhouse for 15 years. Yes, we are a national company, but here in Jackson, it's all about local. Our pledge, it's always fresh in the Outback. I'd like to thank you, Jackson, for your help in making Outback Steakhouse in Jackson the shining star of the Outback family. I personally invite you to have dinner with us at Outback Steakhouse, Jackson, Tennessee, 194 Stonebrook Place, or take advantage of curbside takeaway to go by calling 664-9000. That's 664-9000 or OutbackSteakhouse.com. Outback Steakhouse in Jackson. No rules, just right.
If you ignore your teeth, they will go away. Patterson Family Dentistry in Medina will give your teeth the attention they deserve with our full-service family dental practice from root canals, crowns, cosmetic crowns, veneer restoration, comprehensive adult x-rays, and exams. Patterson Family Dentistry is a full-service family dental practice that's been serving our local Medina community for nearly 10 years. No need to drive to Jackson for quality, caring, and compassionate dental care. Patterson Family Dentistry, 23 Garage Drive in Medina. Open 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Fridays. Call 783-1111 to set your appointment. That's 783-1111. Go Hornets, and be sure to wear your mouthpiece. Patterson Family Dentistry in Medina.
You're listening to South Gibson Hornet Football on WNWS.com.
If you're ever involved in an automobile accident, the last thing you need to worry about is what to do next. It's simple. Call Precision Auto Body at 783-0075, and they can handle the rest for you. With rental cars on site, they can have you back on the road with no delay. They repair all makes and models, both foreign and domestic. No need for you to run to a franchise or dealer where you're just another number. At Precision Auto Body, you're known by your name and your concerns about your vehicle. They've been in the same location between Milan and Medina for 20 years, with adding a second high-quality location in Dyersburg in 2014. They have all certified technicians and continuous education, so they can repair your vehicle to factory conditions. Remember, you own your vehicle. You own your insurance. You own the right to tell your insurance company that you want Precision Auto Body to repair your vehicle. So don't be just another number, and don't be steered in the wrong direction. Call Precision Auto Body 783-0075.
The competition crusher. Sales event going on now at Sarah Jackson. We will beat any dealer on any Chevy, period. 2018 Chevy Spark starting at $11,921 and payments as low as $184 a month. 2018 Chevy Sonic starting at $14,999 and payments as low as $239 a month. You can save over $12,000 on new 2018 Silverados. Big city deals. Small town hospitality. Only at Sarah Jackson. One destination, so many choices. Crushing the competition every day in every way.
Do you have cataracts, glaucoma, or any form of eye disease? At Hughes Eye Center, our physicians include residency-trained optometrists, surgical ophthalmologists, retinal surgeons, and oculoplastic surgeons, all right here in Jackson, Tennessee at Hughes Eye Center. There's no need to drive to Memphis or Nashville for your surgical eye care needs. Call 664-1994 to schedule your consultation. At Hughes Eye Center on Stonebridge in Jackson, that's 664-1994.
Have you heard? Sonic Nights is the event of the summer. Like, half the city will be there after 8 p.m.
Oh, you have to be there for half-price real ice cream shakes and ice cream slushes.
And half-price floats. I have to have those.
Boy, you can't have them all for yourself. Haven't you heard of sharing?
Of course I have. Want to head to Sonic after we ride the half-pipe?
You know it. I'll see you there in half an hour.
You have to stop by Sonic Nights after 8 p.m. for half-price real ice cream slushes, shakes, and floats. This is how you Sonic. For the time only, dispense on drive-ins.
Choose the best one. When it comes to choosing the right tires for your vehicle, we want to make it easy for you to choose the best one. At Best One Tire, we have thousands of passenger and light truck tires in stock, including Michelin, BF Goodrich, Uniroyal, Bridgestone, and Firestone. When you buy your tires from Best One Tire, you'll receive free nitrogen inflation, and we rotate and balance your tires free for the life of the tire. Also, with every free tire rotation, we do a free brake inspection. In addition to tires, we offer oil changes, wheel alignments, and complete brake service. We want your business for generations to come. Your family is our family at Best One Tire. Let us put you safely on the road. Call us at 660-4072. Best One Tire, just off Highway 412 at the Country Club exit, just down from 84 Lumber, and at 1180 South Dupree in Brownsville. Best One Tire.
When you step into King Jewelers, you're stepping into a family-owned business with nearly 30 years of experience. Let Grover King set you up with estate jewelry or the amazing Citizen Echo Drive watch, as well as custom-designed jewelry. King Jewelers buys gold and silver, offers Rolex repair, as well as watch and jewelry repair. Check out the selection of gemstone jewelry and diamond stud earrings. Store hours are Monday through Friday, 9:30 till 5:30, and 10 till 2 on Saturday.
King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, and the brand new King Jewelers location in downtown Jackson.
You're listening to South Gibson Hornet Football on WNWS.com.
What? 30?
All right, folks, we're going to get back in the saddle with you here. We are about, Tommy, what's the scoreboard say? How far from kickoff? How about I turn your microphone on?
There you go. 3 minutes and 10 seconds.
All right, well.
You know, you made a comment a minute ago about the kicker not having to practice. I'm going to tell you what, there's 3 bad places on this field tonight. They're at both 40s and about where you kick extra points. So this kicker gets a lot of practice.
I see that. He's got that ball teed up right on the 37-yard line, fixing to kick one in.
Yeah.
It looks like. Well, Tommy, you give a little give a breakdown here of the first half, man. Some ugly football.
Yeah.
But a lot of positives for both teams, really. But for South Gibson, man, they got to hold on to the daggum football.
Right, right.
How many turnovers? You know, they got to hold on to the daggum football. That's just all there is to it.
Right.
Well, for Lexington, you know,
Quit committing those silly penalties.
I mean, they've had a personal foul. They've had, I think, 4 false starts. A holding call, another call we still don't know what it is.
Right.
Never got a definition on what that was.
Well, there were 3 penalties that gave South Gibson first downs on that last drive. Well, I say last drive, kind of continuation of the drive after the turnover, back-to-back turnovers. But yeah, just silly penalties. We don't know.
All right. Well, Tommy, I want to give our listeners some halftime scores here. Adamsville 6, Bolivar 7.
Wow, close game.
Dyer County 9, Crockett County 42.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a rented mule.
Yeah.
Craigmont 16, Hardin County 41, Haywood County 19, Henry County 14, Germantown 22, Northside 0, Ripley 10, Southside 35, Riverside 7, Obion County 0, Camden 8, Waverly 22, Lewis County 28, and Scottshill 0. That's the halftime scores I've got for you at the moment. Halftime score here at South Gibson 14 and Lexington 10. South Gibson nursing a 4-point lead. They've come out here on the field, starting to do their stretches and stuff. And Tommy, there's a lot to be happy with, because I'll be honest with you, man. In the Jamboree, they didn't look good at all.
No, they did not.
You know, so if you're Coach Stidham, you've got to be happy with some things. The turnovers can be corrected.
Right.
You know, that's something that's a correctable mistake. You know, and to be honest with you, I believe this score would be more like 28-10, 28-7, something like that,
right,
without the turnovers.
Right, no doubt.
I really do. Because South Gibson proved they could move the football,
right,
you know, on Lexington. So,
yeah.
And Tommy, I want to take a few minutes here, and I want to talk about a few people.
All right.
Number one, Miss Donna Robbins at Hometown Pharmacy. I can't tell you guys how instrumental the support that all of our sponsors mean to us. Without it, you know, you just simply wouldn't be able to listen to this broadcast. It's just, there's expenses that come along with doing this, and without them, it's just not possible. And we're bringing this to you guys live and in color, sitting in your living room. I know my wife's at home right now, enjoying the comforts of our living room at home. Baby, I'm thinking about you. I love you. I know I'm in Henderson County, but I still love you from Henderson.
He's thinking
County.
that air conditioner is what he's thinking about.
And little Miss Kaylin too. I love her. Precision Auto Body. Don't trust your car to just anybody. Use the pros at Precision Auto Body. They're located at 146 Mile and Highway. Give them a call at 783-0075. I use these, you know, and Tommy, here's the other thing. You know, all of our sponsors right here.
Right.
I use myself, man. Precision Auto Body.
Yeah.
You know, my wife can't, speaking of my wife, she can't drive very well. So, you know, I'm not telling how many times my wife's car has been in Precision Auto Body. My son's vehicle's been there. They just do a bang-up job, and they have a service side to it that's just unbelievable. Also by Wireless Dimensions. That's my place, folks.
Yeah.
If you're playing football, would you play football without a helmet or pads?
No.
Well, why would you leave your cell phone, your expensive cell phone, unprotected? Cases, tempered glass, screen protector, quality iPhone cables. Inside the Old Hickory Mall, right in front of Victoria's Secrets, or check us out online at wdjackson.com. Phone number is 984-7201. Stop by and say hi to me. Even if you don't need something for your phone at the time, stop by and say hi to me. I love talking football. By Patterson Family Dentistry. They're a new sponsor of ours. They're located in Medina, and they've been serving Medina for nearly 10 years now. And they're a full-service dental practice. You know, whether you got a cavity, need a crown, need veneers, you know, you need a root. You need to get your teeth cleaned every 6 months, like your insurance pays for it. Go in and get your teeth cleaned, man. Save you a lot of pain, a lot of hassle. Set up, give them a call at 783-1111. They're located at 23 Garrett Drive in Medina. Also by Rhodes Diner, a new sponsor of ours. They are a proud supporter of South Gibson County's Perfect Attendance Program. They have all-you-can-eat catfish on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. You go hit them up tonight if you want to. Tomorrow night, all-you-can-eat catfish. And call your order in at 783-3306. And another new sponsor of ours, Mr. Bart Prater at Prater Automotive, your rough country dealer right here in Medina. Suspensions, winches, lights, lifts, ASE certified mechanics. They can do anything to your gas engine, absolutely anything. No need to drive to Jackson or Dyersburg. You want it? Call Mr. Bart Prater, 462-7004. Big shout out to those guys, man. Those are our lead sponsors, and we appreciate them very, very much. All right, South Gibson's got the ball all teed up right here. Number 3, Hardwick. On for the kick. Back deep for Lexington is number 1, And, yeah, number 1, he's going to field it. Looking for running room, tries to cut around
Good
the
tackle.
outside.
Good open field
nice
tackle.
job right there by number 31 of South Gibson. That's Cade Johns getting in there and tackling him in the open field. So that's going to pin Lexington back pretty deep. I'm surprised. That's kind of I don't know what he was doing, cutting out, man, away from all of his blockers there. But number 1 for Lexington is Jordan Smith. He's a sophomore defensive back and receiver. And nonetheless, Lexington will take over, ball on the 17-yard line right in the middle of the field. Lexington will be moving from left to right on your screen. The Big Red Machine wearing the Big Red jerseys. And South Gibson in the all-white jerseys and the orange helmets. This is Stephen Rich alongside two-time Tommy McLean. I'm going to call you two-time because you two-timed me. yeah, that's why I'm calling you two-time. You stepping out on me.
Oh, man.
All right, 2 receivers to the top for Lexington. Takes the snap. Going to be a handoff inside. Not a whole lot cooking right there. And going to be swallowed up by a whole swarm of Hornets. Tommy, it looks like number 62 right there in on the tackle for South Gibson, and that is Big Paxton Terry. Tommy, let me tell you what Paxton's listed at on the roster. 6'6", 255 pounds.
Wow. Good size.
Yikes. He's a junior.
Man, that's good.
All right, 2 receivers to the bottom for Lexington. 2nd down and 7. Snap. Rolling out to the left, looking to throw, going to find a man out in the flats and going to be walloped. Christian Ditton came in there and cleaned his clock, knocked the ball loose. The pass was intended for Trevor Lessenberry, and he going to feel that in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah, he by all rights, he should have made the catch, but that hit just knocked it loose.
Jarred it loose. I tell you what, old Denton's got some wheels, man, and he's a dense boy. He is thick. Lessenberry's going to feel that one in the morning. They did a good job of slipping him out in the flats, though.
Yeah, that's a good play.
You know, if he would have caught the ball, even if he after taking the contact, if he'd have maintained possession, it'd have been 1st down. All right, so it's going to bring up 3rd down and 7. 11:07 left in the 3rd. South Gibson nursing a 4-point lead. 2 receivers to the top. And going to be a handout, rolling right, pressured, and going to just throw the ball out. And he threw it to Coach Stidham.
Yeah.
And Tommy, Coach Stidham is not happy on the sidelines over there. He's waving his hands. There's steam blowing out of his ears.
What do you think he should have made the catch? Or?
We're going to call him Steamy Stidham. He's pretty PO'd about something over there.
Well,
I don't know what.
I don't either.
I mean, the defense stopped him, but he must be mad at the refs about something. He saw something I didn't see. Nonetheless, 4th down and 7, ball on the 20-yard line.
He's probably looking for intentional grounding, but I think as long as he got it past that line of scrimmage and he was out of the pocket, they're not going to call that.
All right, Nolan Stidham back deep to receive the punt. Snap, kick. Nice kick there. And going to be fielded by Stidham. He lost the ball, and Lexington falls on it. He muffed the punt. They're just still scrapping for the ball. Who's going to come away with it? And Lexington does. Yeah. Nolan Stidham muffed the punt. It looked like it bounced off his knee, to be honest with you. He came up kind of funky, and it looked like it bounced off his knee and shot forward, and then there was a scrum for the ball. Lexington come away with it. So 1st down, Lexington. That's a big play, Tommy.
Yeah, rule of thumb, if you got to lean forward to catch the ball, probably best just to let it go.
All right, so I know Stidham's going to want that back. Nolan, that is.
Yeah.
I know he's going to want that back. It's kind of funky. It happens.
Yeah, it does. And it happens early in the season especially.
Right. All right, ball on the 41-yard line for Lexington. That was the best play of the half, Tommy, for Lexington.
Yeah.
All right, 3 receivers to the bottom for the Tigers. Takes the snap, looking for a screen, and going to get walloped, buddy. I mean, walloped.
Yeah. He just got
as soon as he threw that ball, number 70 Wood came in there. Number 71 for South Gibson. That's Chase Daniel came in and thumped him, buddy.
Blindside, man.
That's one of them. You know, Tommy, that may be a great thing right there, because that's number 12 is going to be thinking about that next time he reaches back to throw that ball.
Yeah.
That's Grice. He going to think about that. He'll feel that in the morning, I'll tell you that. He going to be thinking about that when he's eating his Wheaties in the morning. All right, 2 receivers to the top Grice, two running backs in the backfield with him. It's a false start. Nobody calls it. Rolling to the right is Grice, looking to cut up the field and going to be brought down. And number 3 right there is the one that brought him down for South Gibson. That's Devin Hardwick.
You can tell what side of the stands we're on.
Tommy, we may have to take our orange off and sneak out of here, man. The Lexington fans are not happy.
No, they wanted the late hit out of bounds and didn't get it.
All right, so that's going to bring up 3rd down and long for Lexington. Ball on the 40-yard line. South Gibson nursing a 4-point lead. 3rd down and 9 for the Tigers. Two receivers to the top. Takes the snap. Going to be handoff to number 10 up the middle and not going to get there. And Tommy, I tell you what, South Gibson's got some kids that ain't afraid to hit, man.
No, that's you like to see that. Like I said, a lot of heart. Keep fighting.
All right, so the punt unit's going to come back on for the Hornets.
We hope it's the punt unit, not the field goal.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, the field goal unit might be on. Tommy, South Gibson's defense, 2 3-and-outs in a row.
Yeah, let's just.
Lexington punts. We muff the punt. South Gibson's defense goes back on the field and force them to another 3-and-out.
Nobody back to field the punt, so.
All right, yeah, we can't muff it if there's nobody back there to touch it.
Yeah.
All right, snap, kick, and it'll be fielded right
at
on
the 10.
Yeah, Tommy, that number 20 right there for Lexington
about
showing off. He looked like a center fielder out there playing baseball. That's Bard, Darrell Bard. Looked like a center fielder out there to catch that punt, and that's gonna put South Gibson down right on the 8-yard line.
Yeah.
So.
Well,
with 9 minutes, and go ahead, Tommy. I'm sorry.
You just need a real long, sustained drive here with no turnovers.
All right, how about one play for 92 yards?
Well, that'd be all right too. I'll take that.
All right, South Gibson got a long field in front of them here. Ball on the left hash mark. This is Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McLean. You're watching WNWS's coverage of high school athletics live here in Lexington, Tennessee. We want to give a big shout out to our friends at Rockin' Dough Pizza, a slice above the competition. All right, man in motion. Going to be a handoff to Hardwick up the middle. Hardwick rumbles forward, and Tommy don't look like he got much, man.
Yeah, about 3 yards maybe.
Look like two. Yep, going to be 2nd down and 8 for your Hornets. Tonight's action also brought to you in part by Best One Tire and Service Center. Invite Best One to your next blowout. By King Jewelers, Grover King at 16B Conrad Drive. Watch repair, jewelry, and service and sales. Mr. Grover King at King Jewelers. All right, 2nd down and 8 for your Hornets. 2 receivers to the top, 1 man uncovered. They got a receiver up there, nobody on him.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, going to be a handoff to number 7. Number 7 looking for running room around the right side, and he just can't quite get out there. And Tommy, Lexington did a good job of chasing him down and tackling him there. Did a good job right there.
Yeah, they strung it out. He was trying to get it to the sideline and cut up. He might have should have cut up a little earlier, but good play on Lexington's part.
All right, so 3rd down and 7, long 7, short 8. 8 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the 3rd. South Gibson nursing a 4-point lead. 14-10 to South Gibson's advantage here in Tiger Country. Tiger Town, Lexington, Tennessee. 2 receivers to the bottom. One of them completely uncovered.
Yeah.
All right, man in motion. Going to be a handoff around the left end. Going to be a counter, Tommy, and Lexington was there.
Yeah.
And you're going to lose 2 on the carry, so that's going to bring up 4th down. And
you hope that South Gibson's coaches up in the box or sooner or later get the word down that when they go too wide that there's nobody covering one of them. So hopefully they'll pick that up here, and we'll see a big play come out of that formation before the night's over.
I'd hope so. All right, snap the ball. Oh, they could nearly got him with 2 men on the field. And ugly punt there again, bad snap. But it's going to roll forward and take very much a South Gibson bounce and going to put South Gibson or Lexington in Lexington's going to set up shop on the 44-yard line, 43-yard line. This is Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McLean. We'll be right back.
There's a tradition of excellence at South Gibson High School and also at Hometown Pharmacy in Medina. For years now, Hometown Pharmacy has been leading the way in Hornets coverage on WNWS.com. Hometown Pharmacy is just that, your hometown pharmacy for Medina. Located at 599 Highway 45 Bypass South, open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Get your prescriptions filled and find everything you need for your day-to-day medical care right in your hometown at Hometown Pharmacy, or give them a call at 731-783-0777 for Hometown Pharmacy in Medina.
The world-famous Rhodes Family Diner is a proud supporter of South Gibson School's Perfect Attendance Program and South Gibson Hornet Sports. Rhodes Family Diner has the best hand-patty burgers in West Tennessee and all-you-can-eat catfish Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights. Open 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. for breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week and 364 days a year. Save 20% on your first online order at RhodesDiner.com. The world-famous Rhodes Family Diner, a Medina tradition since the 1950s. 201 South Main Street in downtown Medina. Rhodes Family Diner.
All right, we're back with you here. Lexington picked up about 5 on their first carry. They pitched it out around the right end, and he cut it back inside, and it took about 5-yard gain before the Hornets could wrestle him to the ground. Receiver to the bottom, full backfield back there, and that's going to be illegal procedure. 5 men in the backfield. They don't call it. He got thumped again, and looking down, and nobody home. Threw it, hit the dirt. So that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 5 for the Tigers. Tommy, South Gibson's defense has considering, Tommy, I'll say this. Let me just go on there and say this. Considering that they lost from the beginning of the season last year, they started 11 seniors on the defense last year. 11.
Right.
And considering that they lost what they lost on the defense, they've played really well.
They have.
They have played really, really well. All right. Receiver to the bottom for Lexington. Grice takes the snap. Going to be handoff up the middle and fighting forward, and going to be enough for the first down yardage. Yeah, that's number 10 on the ball carrier. That's Kenneth Jones. Jones is a sophomore running back for the Tigers, and tough running right there between the tackles for
first down.
Tough running right there for the Tigers. So it'll bring up first down Lexington.
Yeah, when we were on break, that 5-yard or 4 or 5-yard gain they did on that pitch, Hardwick went out. I think he might have twisted his ankle trying to make the play. So he's been on the sideline since.
It looked like number 16, Luke Reed, came in for Hardwick. All right, going to be a receiver to the top for Lexington. Be a full backfield back there. Going to be a quick handoff, and they hit him in the backfield, Tommy. Number 4, Josh Casagrove, got a hold of him and slowed him down enough for another couple of Hornet defenders to come in and get the stop.
Hurt.
And we got a player down. Is it a Hornet or is it a Tiger? Looks like a Tiger.
It's a Tiger, yeah.
Looks like it's cramp, man. I think it's a cramp, Tommy.
Yeah.
They're stretching him out right now. So, yeah, while they have an injured player, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Can you imagine a football player in the game not wearing a helmet or shoulder pads? Probably not a good idea. Well, aren't you treating your expensive cell phone the same way? Wireless Dimensions in Old Hickory Mall has name brand phone protection cases of all types, as well as screen protectors, home and car chargers, and more. Wireless Dimensions in Old Hickory Mall between Reach Jewelers and Victoria's Secret. Online at WDJackson.com and on Facebook.
If you ignore your teeth, they will go away. Patterson Family Dentistry in Medina will give your teeth the attention they deserve with our full-service family dental practice from root canals, crowns, cosmetic crowns, veneer restoration, comprehensive adult x-rays, and exams. Patterson Family Dentistry is a full-service family dental practice that's been serving our local Medina community for nearly 10 years. No need to drive to Jackson for quality, caring, and compassionate dental care. Patterson Family Dentistry, 23 Garage Drive in Medina. Open 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Fridays. Call 783-1111 to set your appointment. That's 783-1111. Go Hornets, and be sure to wear your mouthpiece. Patterson Family Dentistry in Medina.
Second down and 8 play coming here. Receiver to the bottom. Going to be pitch out wide with a full head of blockers ahead. Nice job right there by South Gibson's number 64 to come in and trailed him down from the backfield. That's Tyler Bastow, and going to bring him down for a very small gain. Tommy, it looked like number 34. I'm glad to report number 34, Jaden Horn, came off the field a minute ago under his own power, and we have another Tiger down. Yeah. We have another Tiger down. Looks like he's cramped up again too. So let's look, 2 Tigers in a row that have cramped up.
Yeah, get out that pickle juice.
And the mustard.
And the mustard, bananas, whatever your remedy for cramps is.
All right, while they tend to the injured player, we'll be right back.
Prater's Automotive, your rough country dealer in Medina. We have rough country suspension lifts, wheels, lights, and winches. Prater's Automotive can do anything to a gas engine, all the way down to rebuilding the heads, and we're certified by ASC, Chrysler, General Motors engine repair, diagnostic, service, and maintenance. No need to drive to Jackson anymore for automotive service or repair. Prater's is locally owned and operated with over 15 years of experience. Prater's Automotive offers certified service for engine repair, diagnostic, service, and maintenance. And we are certified South Gibson Hornet fans. Prater's Automotive, 444 South Main Street in Medina. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit Prater's Automotive on Facebook.
All right, the third down and 13 play. Lexington did a great job. They slipped number 4 out there, Devontae Hart, and there wasn't a Hornet anywhere near him. If the quarterback would have put the ball on the money, it would have been 6 points. That was one of them plays that the quarterback is going to want back for sure.
Yeah,
and Grice is going to be dreaming about that tonight.
Right.
Or having nightmares about it, one of the two. I don't know which one. But he's going to want that back for sure. And, I mean, because number four could have ran backwards into the end zone. Hart.
Yeah, he was wide open, just a ball overthrown.
All right, going to have 2 punters or 2 receivers back there, or 2 people back there to receive the punt. Let me say that. Snap, and Grice going to kick it away and calls for the fair catch. And ball will roll into the end zone.
Ooh, almost a good punt.
No, Tommy, he downed it on the half-yard line.
No. That,
yeah, that's a tough call, man.
Yeah.
He slid into the end zone with the ball. That's a touchback.
Yeah.
But that's a touchback, but that's all right. It's going to put the ball on the half-yard line.
I don't know. That ball, that nose of the ball is almost touching the goal line now.
Yeah, the ball is almost. I tell you what, I think it's the scoreboard operator that paid the ref off is what I think. Me and him going to talk after this game. All right, 4 minutes and 52. So I don't know who that dude is, but they need to be fired. Whatever they're paying him, it's too much. Whatever they're paying the scoreboard operator, it's too much. 4 minutes and 52 seconds left in the third quarter of action. Folks, he's standing right here beside me. I'm having fun up here, folks. 4 minutes and 52 seconds left in the third. South Gibson 14, Lexington 10. South Gibson nursing a 4-point lead here in Tigertown, Lexington, Tennessee.
Yeah, they say it's 1st and 10 from the 1, but if they go the distance, it's going to be a 99 and 3/4 inch touchdown.
Yeah, be the longest touchdown in South Gibson history if somebody could break one right here. All right, Stidham going to roll forward and
pick up a little.
It doesn't look like he picked up much, Tommy.
Yeah, he picked up 1, and he's at the 1.
Yep. 4:39 left here, and folks, I want to give a shout out to our friends at Sarah of Jackson, your winning drive off the field. Also want to give a shout out to Snappy Tomato Pizza, just a snap away. Bring the whole family in for great pizza of their own in the columns in Jackson. All right, going to be 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom for your Hornets. Stidham calls for the snap, takes the snap, nobody there. Stidham going to rumble forward, did a good job there. He was standing in his own end zone when he took the snap, and it looked like it was a busted play, Tommy. He went to hand the ball off, and there was nobody there.
Right.
So Stidham wisely just rumbled forward to get what he could get. So 3rd down and a long, they're going to give him 1 yard on that, so it'll bring up 3rd down and 8 for your Hornets.
Looks like
and
a timeout on the field.
We have another Tiger down, Tommy.
Oh, okay.
Another Tiger is down. All right, while they tend to the injured player, no, they got him up pretty quick, Tommy. Looks like that's number 20 there. That's Darrell Bard. Darrell Bard looks like he's cramped up. Got to get them boys some high-quality H2O or something.
Yeah, he's limping off, and that's going to be, I'm going to tell you, that's right in the calf. That's like a Charlie horse right in the calf.
Yep, not fun.
Oh, no.
Absolutely not fun. All right, 3 minutes and 54 seconds left here in the third. I tell you what, Bard's not. He's taking his sweet precious time getting off the football field. I'm gonna tell you. I have to get him some mustard and some pickle juice. All right, see if South Gibson can get out of its own end zone at least. You don't want to have to punt from here.
No.
All right, 2 receivers to the bottom and 1 to the top. Bad snap, Tommy. Uh-oh.
Safety.
Is it a safety?
Yeah.
It is a safety with 3 minutes and 49 seconds left in the third. Bad snap. Stidham had to fall on it. That's going to give Lexington
2 points and the ball back.
Yep. And they'll have to punt the ball away. And they free kick it or punt it?
You can free kick it. I believe I'd probably put it on the tee and kick it.
All right, so South Gibson 14, Lexington 10. Or no, 12, excuse me. All right. Well, Tommy, there's been a lot of good to pull from the game. There's also been a lot of bad to pull from it, too.
Yeah.
You know, I know one thing, the paint on the yard markers, the rain washed the paint, all the paint away. It's hard to see them lines. Man, you get in the middle of the field,
yeah,
buddy, you can't make them out.
Right. Yeah, I guess, yeah, they're going to kick it off a tee.
All right, so South Gibson will have to kick the ball away from their 20-yard line after the safety. That was all set up by that great, well, you know, they got a tough call down there on
yeah.
And they gave Lexington 2 free points, and now they're going to get the ball in great field position again. So that's a tough call, man, but you got to play through it. That's all there is to it. All right, lines it up and kicks it as deep as he can. Going to be fielded by Tiger, looking for running room up the middle, and he's going to be brought down. Number 23 there for Lexington's the man returning the kick. That's Keontae Moffitt. So Lexington will have the ball 1st and 10 on the 43-yard line.
Defense going to have to step it up again.
Yep, like I said, Tommy, you know, if there's one thing to take away from tonight, you know, you got to be proud of the Hornets defense because they literally, from first game last year, this offense did not play against a single one of these kids.
Right.
There's a few of them that substituted in. Quasimodo did, and Stidham did, and Denton. I'll take that back. Denton started the first game. I take that back. All right, nice cut there by number 10 there. Good-looking run by Lexington's number 10 there. Kenneth Jones on the carry, so that's going to bring up probably a first down. Looks really close to a first down.
It should be a first. Well,
second down and 1. He's 1 yard. He's going to give him 9 yards on the carry. Tommy sure looked like he fell forward. I guess his knee went down.
Yeah. And
the ref called it. That's why we're up here and not down there. All right, so second down and really short for the Tigers. Ball, 2 receiver. Yeah, ball on the 34-yard line. 2 receivers to the top for the Tigers. Snap. And going to pitch it out wide to Jones again, and Jones is going to be
get the first down.
He's going to waller around there and pick up about 3. So that'll put the ball on the 31-yard line for Lexington, Tommy. And, Tommy, man, we can't get – you know, South Gibson, you know, considering all things considered, you know, they got a lead in the ball game right now.
Right.
You know, there's 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the third, but you know, all things considered, I would say it was a win that South Gibson's got a lead in this contest right now.
Yeah. Oh, definitely with all the turnovers and like I said, it's of course right now you need to make a big stop, and that helps right there.
Yeah. Here we go with the snapping woes. It's cost Lexington several yards. It's cost South Gibson 2 points, 2 turnovers, the snapping woes, out of the shotgun.
Yeah.
Everything's got to run out of the shotgun, out of the shotgun, out of the gun, out of the gun, out of the gun.
Well, we're not going to discuss my feelings about that, but
ball placed on the 35-yard line.
Because, you know, here the important thing, you got to think about making the stop right now because they get much more yardage, and the kicker they've got, they can go ahead. You know, it's a 2-point game.
Yeah, if they pick up if they pick up 5 or 6 yards right here,
they'll probably kick it.
I think they will. I really do. I think they will, and he'll probably hit it too.
Yeah, he's been kicking long and straight.
Those pine trees better be on the lookout. That's all I know to tell them. 2 receivers on the bottom down here for Lexington. False start, not called. Rolling his Grice, looking for a receiver, and he caught it. Nice catch right there by number 4 of Lexington. That's Hart, Devontae Hart, and he's brought down by, looks like, Tommy, who is that? Who was that on the tackle for South Gibson? Was that number 8?
I think
that's Regula. Nick Regula on the tackle.
Well, definitely in field goal range now.
All right. So ball will be placed on the 21-yard line for Lexington. South Gibson 14, Lexington 12, 1:26 left in the third. This is Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McLean. You're watching WNWS.com. 2 receivers to the top. Grice standing next to Jones in the backfield with a fullback in front of him. Going to be handoff to Jones. Jones cuts up the middle, still scrapping for yards. Tough running for a little bitty guy. He's going to pick up about 7 yards. And Tommy, that little bitty guy, Kenneth Jones, he don't weigh a $130 soaking wet. He's a little bitty guy, but he's shifty.
Yeah, Stidham come out with the ball, but referee said he was already down.
Tommy, I'm surprised they're not calling the false starts.
Yeah, there's been a few that they've missed, and I don't know. Of course, it's the officials' first night, too, so. Now watch for this quick screen over there. Better send some, yeah.
Right. 2 receivers to the top. Going to be a handoff to Jones again, and Jones rumbles forward, and he'll pick up maybe 2, so it'll bring up 3rd down, and
I think they're just working the ball to the middle of the field.
All right, 33 seconds left here in the third. And Tommy, they'll have to run a play here before the end of the third quarter.
Right.
South Gibson nursing a 2-point lead. I want to give a big shout out to my friends at Hometown Pharmacy, Miss Donna and company. Give them a call, 783-0777 at 599 Highway 45 South. Miss Donna and company at Hometown Pharmacy. All right, receiver to the bottom for Lexington. Snap, going to be a handoff right up the middle, rumbling forward, breaks tackle, still scrapping forward. It is number 34. That'll bring up a first down for the Tigers. It's Jaden Horn. He come out earlier with cramps. I guess they got him juiced up, and he rumbled forward there and picked up a first down. That's going to put the ball all the way down on the 6-yard line for the Tigers.
Yeah, we're going to change ends.
Yep. All right, that's the end of the third. South Gibson 14, Lexington 12. This is Stephen Rich alongside my long time and now no time, 2-time Tommy McLean. Hope y'all enjoyed him because this looks like it's going to be the end of the line. We'll be right back.
If you're ever involved in an automobile accident, the last thing you need to worry about is what to do next. It's simple. Call Precision Auto Body at 783-0075, and they can handle the rest for you. With rental cars on site, they can have you back on the road with no delay. They repair all makes and models, both foreign and domestic. No need for you to run to franchise or dealer where you're just another number. At Precision Auto Body, you're known by your name and your concerns about your vehicle. They've been in the same location between Milan and Medina for 20 years, with adding a second high-quality location in Dyersburg in 2014. They have all certified technicians and continuous education, so they can repair your vehicle to factory conditions. Remember, you own your vehicle. You own your insurance. You own the right to tell your insurance company that you want Precision Auto Body to repair your vehicle. So don't be just another number, and don't be steered in the wrong direction. Call Precision Auto Body, 783-0075.
All right, we're back with you here. First and goal for the Tigers. All right, takes the snap. Going to hand quick handoff to 34. He walks untouched into the end zone. That is the big fullback, Jaden Horn. Touchdown, Lexington, with 11:55 left in the contest. Lexington with its second touchdown of the night. The difference in the contest at this point is the safety and the big long boot by the excellent field goal kicker that Lexington has. All right, number 19. Folks, remember this name, Connor Wood. You're probably going to see this kid playing Saturday somewhere. Remember that name. Lexington better get somebody on top of the schoolhouse because he's fixing to kick it up on top of there. And PAT is good with 11:55 left in the contest. South Gibson 14, Lexington 19. We'll be right back.
The world-famous Rhodes Family Diner is a proud supporter of South Gibson School's perfect attendance program and South Gibson Hornet Sports. Rhodes Family Diner has the best hand-patty burgers in West Tennessee and all-you-can-eat catfish Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights. Open 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. for breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week and 364 days a year. Save 20% on your first online order at RhodesDiner.com. The world-famous Rhodes Family Diner, a Medina tradition since the 1950s. 201 South Main Street in downtown Medina. Rhodes Family Diner. Prater's Automotive, your rough country dealer in Medina. We have rough country suspension lifts, wheels, lights, and winches. Prater's Automotive can do anything to a gas engine, all the way down to rebuilding the heads, and we're certified by ASC, Chrysler, General Motors engine repair, diagnostic, service, and maintenance. No need to drive to Jackson anymore for automotive service or repair. Prater's is locally owned and operated with over 15 years of experience. Prater's Automotive offers certified service for engine repair, diagnostic, service, and maintenance. And we are certified South Gibson Hornet fans. Prater's Automotive, 444 South Main Street in Medina. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit Prater's Automotive on Facebook.
All right, ball's kicked away, and he kicked the ball plumb out of the back of the end zone. So South Gibson will take over first and go from the 20. And there goes the dog out there to retrieve the tee for Lexington. That's a pretty cool tradition, man. That is pretty cool. All right, folks, I got a scoring update for you. Thanks to the man of millions, Milan Bulldogs are putting a one-legged chicken stomp on Humboldt. They're beating Humboldt 62-6.
Wow.
That was a running clock in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Woo! Woo! Yikes.
Well, you know,
I'll tell you what.
We had questions about how good Milan was going to be. Of course, tonight is not really good indication because Humboldt is not that good, but it goes to show they can put up points.
All right, 2 receivers to the top, one of them uncovered. Going to be handoff to number 12, Stewart. Stewart looking for running room, cuts off, and cuts back up the field. Tommy, I think if he would have followed his blocks right then, he'd still be running. That's Keyshawn Stewart on the carry, and so that's going to bring up got him down right about the line of scrimmage, and there's another Tiger down. Tommy, they're going to eventually run out of timeouts, man, or something.
Well,
that's like the 5th time a Tiger's been down on his back. They got him up pretty quick. So it'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for your Hornets. 11:35 left here in this contest. South Gibson now trailing by 5. And, Tommy, you know, it's kind of unique. If they score a touchdown or are able to score a touchdown, they'll probably need to go for 2 to make it a 3-point contest. All right. Let's see if Coach Stidham and company can get anything cooking here in Tigertown. It's been a pleasure to be back with you here. This is my 8th year, I think. And that's my 8th year doing this with you folks. I'm glad to be here with you. Receiver to the bottom, man in motion. Going to be a handoff to Hardwick. Hardwick was snuffed out right there at the line of scrimmage. Looked like a whole pack of Tigers got to him. I hope that's what you call a bunch of Tigers, is a pack. I don't know what you call a bunch of Tigers. A group, a swarm, a pack.
Well, if it's Lions, it's a pride.
I know it's not a pride of Tigers. It might be an insult, man, because Scotts Hill.
Yeah. I don't know.
That might be an insult over here, man. I'm finna get whooped up here.
It's a herd of elephants. I don't know what Tigers.
You know, man, we in Tiger country, not Lion country. Don't say that, Tommy. That's like saying Bulldogs to us, man.
That's right.
They hate the Scotts Hill Lions as much as we hate the Bulldogs. All right, 2 to the bottom for South Gibson. Going to be a handoff, looking to throw, going to find a receiver. Nice job right there. Going to find a wide open receiver, number 7, Christian Denton down the left side. First down, Hornets. I like it, Tommy.
Yeah.
I like it. That's a Cowart Reese and Sergeant CPA first down Hornets. That's a little spark, Tommy, that we needed right there.
Sir. That was a good catch by Denton. He reached back and caught it off his hip.
All right, I think South Gibson's coaches saw or caught Lexington asleep right there, and South Gibson got a big gain out of it. So that'll be a 17-yard gain for the for South Gibson rather. 2 receivers to the bottom,
and not but one of them covered.
Not but one covered. You're right. Man in motion, and going to be a handoff, and not a whole lot cooking right there, Tommy.
Man, somebody just shout out to the coaches up there, man. Look, they're not covering one man on 2. You can't do it. There's no way.
Yeah. There's one defender covering 2 receivers down here at the bottom of the screen. I'd send one straight across the middle and one on a go route and tell them to hit the open man. Yeah. I'm telling you, I'd put it in. I draw it in the dirt. I draw the play in the dirt. All right, receiver to the top, receiver to the bottom for your Hornets. Man in motion is Stewart. Going to be a handoff to Stewart. Stewart looking to cut up the field. He does.
First
and
down.
Going to pick up a first down. Hornets, nice job right there by number 12, Stewart of South Gibson. He going to cut up the field, pick up about 12 yards, and that'll bring up a Cowart Reese and Sergeant CPA, your number 1 choice, full-service accounting firm. First down, Hornets. Ball will be placed right. The nose of the football will be right on the 50-yard line. And, Tommy, I think the Tigers are out of shape.
Yeah, there was another Tiger. He's coming off right now, but he was laying back here on the ground in pain, so I don't know. But yeah.
Tommy, did you hear that?
Now here it is.
All right.
Here it is.
2 receivers to the bottom again. Nobody covered. Going to be a handoff again. Looking for running room and rumbles forward on the counter play is Denton. He's going to pick up about 2 yards on the carry, so it'll bring up a 2nd down and 8.
Yeah.
9 minutes left in the contest. South Gibson trailing by 5.
Yeah, the Lexington fans out here are screaming every time that they send them 2 wide, that there's only one man, and they let the coaches know, and they still ain't covered him.
All right. Going to be ball on the 48-yard line. Going to be a receiver to the top, receiver to the bottom for your Hornets. Trailing by 5 here. Ball on the 48. Snap. Looking to throw, rolling to the left, looking for a receiver, nobody home. Studham just tucks it and runs, still scrapping for yards, fights all the way up to about 20 yards. First down, Hornets. Nice looking run, little RPO play right there by South Gibson's Nolan Stidham. Goes around the left end. That's a Cowart Reese and Sergeant CPA firm. First down, Hornets with 8 minutes and 26 seconds left here in this contest. South Gibson's got him a little drive going, Tommy.
Yeah, and we had 2 Tigers that were laying on the ground that time, but they both jumped up. So
yeah, Tommy, this doesn't play well into Lexington's favor. I know South Gibson's players will be in shape. I had a youngin' play here. They do a whole lot of conditioning.
Yeah.
And Lexington's, all their players, hands on their hips, cramping up. All right, receiver to the top, receiver to the bottom. Nolan takes the snap. Going to hand it off to Hardwick. Hardwick lowers his shoulder and fights to get what he could get. But, man, there's just not a whole lot of running room between the tackles, Tommy.
No.
And if I'm the coaching staff, man, I'm going to those big hog mollies up front, and I'm fixing to get in somebody's face. I want to get a helmet on somebody and move. I mean, we've got them for the first time in a long time. South Gibson can say, we've got a size advantage up front. I want to see you move somebody up front.
Yeah, and if your game plan is you're wanting to run up the middle, they better do their job.
All right, I want to give a shout out to a former Hornet, Mr. Jake Corbin. A group of Tigers is called a streak or an ambush. Thank you, Jake. All right, Keyshawn Stewart around the left end and going to cut up the field and pick up about 5, so that'll bring up a 3rd down and 4 for your Hornets.
So it's a streak of Tigers or an ambush of Tigers.
Streak or an ambush.
Wow.
Mr. Jake Corbin listening all the way in K-Town.
There you go.
My man, Jake Corbin. Awesome kid, man. I enjoyed calling. I remember calling Jake's name doing this very broadcast. All right. An ambush of Tigers. I like that better.
Yeah.
I learned something here.
There you go. Educational radio.
Yeah, educational radio right here. If you count on me to be your teacher, you're going to be pretty dumb, is all I know to tell you. Ball on the 25-yard line. Ball on the left hash mark. South Gibson moving from left to right. 3rd down and 5. Handoff. Stidham's going to have to busted play right there. Stidham did a good job of just rumbling forward to get what he could get. I don't know if the receiver, or I don't know if the back went to the left side and was supposed to go to the right, or Stidham was handed off to the right and he was supposed to go to the left. Somebody screwed something up, but Stidham did what he could do, and he rumbled forward and picked up what he could pick up. It's a big play right here, Tommy, with 7 minutes left in this contest. It's going to bring up a 4th down and a long 4 or a short 5 for your Hornets. This is a big play, Tommy.
Yeah, it is. In that gray zone, too short, too close to punt, too far to kick. So.
All right, 2 to the bottom, 1 to the top.
Going to try to draw them off.
South Gibson tried to draw them off sides, and Coach Stidham just wisely calls a timeout. Timeout on the field. This is Stephen Rich alongside two-time Tommy McLean. You're watching WNWS's coverage of high school athletics live in Tigertown. We'll be right back.
If you ignore your teeth, they will go away. Patterson Family Dentistry in Medina will give your teeth the attention they deserve with our full-service family dental practice from root canals, crowns, cosmetic crowns, veneer restoration, comprehensive adult x-rays, and exams. Patterson Family Dentistry is a full-service family dental practice that's been serving our local Medina community for nearly 10 years. No need to drive to Jackson for quality, caring, and compassionate dental care. Patterson Family Dentistry, 23 Garage Drive in Medina. Open 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Fridays. Call 783-1111 to set your appointment. That's 783-1111. Go Hornets, and be sure to wear your mouthpiece. Patterson Family Dentistry in Medina.
Can you imagine a football player in the game not wearing a helmet or shoulder pads? Probably not a good idea. Well, aren't you treating your expensive cell phone the same way? Wireless Dimensions in Old Hickory Mall has name-brand phone protection cases of all types, as well as screen.
All right, that's going to have to wait. Receiver to the top, receiver to the bottom. Big play right here. Ball is on the ground. Stidham just tucks it and going to be dropped in the backfield. Just bad snap again, man.
Well,
bad snap again. Well, no, excuse me. I'm not going to say bad snap. I think that was on Nolan. I think he got his eyes looking ahead before he took the snap. And
I'm going to tell you though that even without the snap, I don't think that they were going to pick up the first down out of that play. I just wish they went to that too wide and looked over there and saw if he was getting single coverage on 2 guys, and I would have went that way.
Yep. The woes of the shotgun offense.
Yeah.
All right, 6:42 left in the contest. South Gibson trailing by 5. South Gibson 14, the Tigers 19. Receiver to the bottom. A little shifting up front. Going to be a handoff up the middle. Going to be hit in the backfield. Nice job there. Tommy was 70-something. Who was it, Tommy? Hit him first.
I think it was 74. No.
Who was it, Tommy? Can you make it out?
I cannot.
Chase Daniels.
Yeah.
Nice job right there by Daniels. And number 64 right there, Tyler Basto coming there to clean it up. So it'll bring up a 2nd down and 12?
12, yeah.
2nd down and 12.
2-yard loss.
For 2nd down and 12 for the Tigers. 6 minutes and 14 seconds left in this contest. Been a pretty good ball game as far as entertaining. Been kind of ugly. Receiver to the bottom for the Tigers.
False start. Yeah.
Finally going to get a false start call, man. That's about the 50th time they've done it, and they finally called it. So that's going to back them up 5 yards. It'll bring up 2nd down and 17. Tommy, that penalty is really going to help South Gibson's chances of getting the football back with enough time here to do something with it.
Well, like I said, the defense has to step it up one more time. You know, and like I said, pivotal drive here.
All right. And so 2nd down and 17 here. I want to remind everybody tonight's action is brought to you by our friends at Prater Automotive, your rough country dealer right here in Medina. Suspensions, winches, you name it. Prater Automotive. Snap, handoff, going to be sniffed out.
Yep.
Nice job
Good
right
play.
there. Number 72 again, Chase Daniels got back there. He's not going to get credited with the tackle. He slipped out of him, but he shifted him around, slung him around, and another Hornet was there waiting on him.
And they lost yardage again.
And yeah, so that's going to bring up a third down and 20 for the Tigers. I don't think there's a what Jake called that thing? What's it called? Ambush of Tigers. over
Ambush,
here.
yeah. We know what a Hornets is, a swarm, right?
That's right. All right. 5 minutes left in the contest. South Gibson trailing by 5 here. Tommy, you get a stop right here, man. Do not let them throw the ball over the top of your head, man. Don't let them slip one out of them in the flats. They're going to throw the football. They're rolling, looking for a receiver, fires it up long, and nobody home.
Yeah,
that's a big play right there, Tommy. That false start that the refs finally called right there, backed them up 5. And that's going to help. It's going to help South Gibson right here, man. And if you're the offense, man, I'm telling you, man, I'm looking at the big hog mollies up front, and I want to see us move somebody around up front.
You know, they've got a drone flying over there. I wonder if the ball hits that drone, what's going to happen?
Yeah, that drone's going to have to come off that field. I'm telling you,
because it's right over the middle of the infield.
Yeah. That's got to be I mean, there's got to be a rule in that in the TSSAA. It's hovering right over the 50-yard line, and I don't know. If I'm the ref, I'm stopping the game till the drone's gone. No worries about that ball going any further. All right, and Denton just lets the ball roll dead, so South Gibson will take over possession right on their 38-yard line, right hash mark. First and go will be right back.
There's a tradition of excellence at South Gibson High School and also at Hometown Pharmacy in Medina. For years now, Hometown Pharmacy has been leading the way in Hornets coverage on WNWS.com. Hometown Pharmacy is just that, your hometown pharmacy for Medina. Located at 599 Highway 45 Bypass South, open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Get your prescriptions filled and find everything you need for your day-to-day medical care right in your hometown at Hometown Pharmacy, or give them a call at 731-783-0777. For Hometown Pharmacy in Medina.
All right, folks, here we go. Let's see if South Gibson can get something.
All right, there's 2 guys over there, 1 man covering. I don't know if they're going to see it, but nope.
Going to be a pitch out, ball on the ground, and Tommy, Lexington's got the football.
You got to be kidding.
On the pitch. They pitched the ball out, and Keyshawn Stewart couldn't hold on to the football.
That's pretty much going to seal the deal here.
Golly, Bill. Man, that's a backbreaker, buddy.
Yeah.
That is a backbreaker. Tommy, it looked like it hit him, and Stewart just didn't hold on to it.
Well, I thought he got down and covered it, but I don't know what he did.
All right, first and goal for Lexington on the 31-yard line. Going to be a handoff, and he spun out of a tackle in the backfield. Looks like Paxton Terry got a hold of him. He's not going to pick up much, Tommy. He looks like he got about a yard and a half, 2 yards right there.
Right.
So that'll bring up a 2nd down and 9 for Lexington. Ball on the 30-yard line. And Lexington moving from right to left. Tommy, how many turnovers is that, Bubba?
Oh, man, I quit counting. I know of it. I know there's at least 6.
All right. Ball on the far hash mark. Going to be a receiver to the top and a receiver to the bottom. And takes the snap. Going to be a quick handoff to number 34, following his blocks up forward, and going to be brought down by, looks like number 24, Jackson Bell, got a hold of him and wrestled the big boy to the ground. He did a good job, man. He had his lead blocker in front of him. He had to hold the back of his jersey, buddy.
Yeah, he was following that block, and that was a good run by the Lexington Tiger. But like I said, here's your defense where you got to really step it up right here. Here you got to have your stop right here.
All right, 3rd down and 4. And can you Can South Gibson go to the well again and pull out a stop right here and hold them to a field goal? All right, receiver to the dot, bunched up to the right in the backfield. Takes the snap, going to be a quick handoff, and nothing cooking. Good job right there by South Gibson's defense, man. Great job by the front line of South Gibson's defense of stopping them. And we have a timeout.
Yeah.
Charge to
South Gibson.
South Gibson. We're going to take the timeout with them. We'll be right back.
There's a tradition of excellence at South Gibson High School and also at Hometown Pharmacy in Medina. For years now, Hometown Pharmacy has been leading the way in Hornets coverage on WNWS.com. Hometown Pharmacy is just that, your hometown pharmacy for Medina. Located at 599 Highway 45 Bypass South, open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Get your prescriptions filled and find everything you need for your day-to-day medical care right in your hometown at Hometown Pharmacy. Or give them a call at 731-783-0777. For Hometown Pharmacy in Medina.
The world-famous Rhodes Family Diner is a proud supporter of South Gibson School's perfect attendance program and South Gibson Hornet Sports. Rhodes Family Diner has the best hand-patty burgers in West Tennessee and all-you-can-eat catfish Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights. Open 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. for breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week and 364 days a year. Save 20% on your first online order at RhodesDiner.com. The world-famous Rhodes Family Diner, a Medina tradition since the 1950s. 201 South Main Street in downtown Medina. Rhodes Family Diner.
All right, folks, we're back with you here. Lexington's coming on the field, and it'll bring up a 4th down and 4. And Tommy, I don't see the.
Yeah, the kicker's not in there. I'm kind of surprised.
They may be trying to get them to jump. And they tried, but South Gibson didn't do it.
Yeah,
now Lexington's going to call a timeout. They knew, I'll tell you what, about half the line, that was not me. about half the line jumped, but they didn't get across the line of scrimmage. All right, we'll be right back.
Can you imagine a football player in the game not wearing a helmet or shoulder pads? Probably not a good idea. Well, aren't you treating your expensive cell phone the same way? Wireless Dimensions in Old Hickory Mall has name brand phone protection cases of all types, as well as screen protectors, home and car chargers, and more. Wireless Dimensions in Old Hickory Mall between Reed's Jewelers and Victoria's Secret. Online at WDJackson.com and on Facebook.
If you ignore your teeth, they will go away. Patterson Family Dentistry in Medina will give your teeth the attention they deserve with our full-service family dental practice from root canals, crowns, cosmetic crowns, veneer restoration, comprehensive adult x-rays, and exams. Patterson Family Dentistry is a full-service family dental practice that's been serving our local Medina community for nearly 10 years. No need to...
All right, that's going to have to wait. The field goal unit does come on the field. Snap, set, kick, and it is...
No good.
No good. That's a big stop right there for South Gibson.
Yeah.
They caught a break right there. They absolutely caught a break. So, because that would have given South Gibson or Lexington an 8-point lead. They'd have to score and get a 2-point conversion to tie the contest. So, with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in this contest, South Gibson has the ball on the 20-yard line. 1st and go for your Hornets. All right, South Gibson, let's get some offense here, get a drive going, and get in this end zone.
Yeah, that's the one thing I do not like about high school. He missed the kick, so they bring it out to the 20. Any other, they bring it to where the point of the kick.
All right, receiver to the top and 2 to the bottom for your Hornets. Nobody in motion. Rolling is Stidham, looking, and pass is going to be incomplete. Intended for Denton, but it bounced off the ground, Tommy.
Thought he had it.
I did too, but the ref was right there on top of it, and he immediately called for it. But I couldn't really see if he trapped it or what. But I think that's a good call, Tommy. His back was turned directly to me. I couldn't really see. So 2nd down and 10 here for your Hornets. 2:45 left in the contest. South Gibson trailing by 5. I want to remind everybody tonight's action is brought to you in part by Rockin' Dough Pizza Company, a slice above the competition. Also by the Hughes Eye Center, the best in medical and surgical eye care. 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Stidham takes the snap, Rolling to his left, looking to throw. Going to go up and intended for Denton again. And nothing cooking there.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to go across the middle. They're trying to get the little outs, I guess, to try to get the sideline. Okay, but you still got one timeout, 2 minutes and 40 seconds. You throw one over the middle, you may have a big play.
All right. All right, well, the Tigers defense, everybody's standing up and cheering to be a big stop for the Tigers if they can hold them. It's be a big conversion if South Gibson can get it. Standard set for South Gibson, receiver to the top, receiver to the bottom. No, now they split him out wider. Man in motion. Ain't going to be a handoff to Stewart. Stewart, nothing cooking. They tried the counter again, and that play got snuffed out right at the line of scrimmage, so that'll bring up a 4th down and long.
Yeah.
And, Tommy, I think you got a punt right here.
Maybe, yeah.
I think you got a punt right here. I really do. I think you have to punt.
Well, I don't know. With the distance they've been getting on their punts, they may not be that much better off.
Well, they're not in a hurry. So maybe Coach got something up his sleeve right here. He's going to call something in. Exactly 2 minutes left. Tick, tick, tick.
All right, they're bringing the 2.
All right, we're going to go 4 wide here. Let's see what Coach Stidham's got up his sleeve. Stidham in the backfield by himself. Going to be a handoff. No, Stidham's going to roll out left, looking, pressured, and going to be sacked, brought down, slung out of bounds. Then going to be number 22. Looks like he got a hold of him there for Lexington. That is Mason Kaiser got a hold of him and slung him out of bounds. With 1:40 left in the contest, going to be a turnover on downs. So Lexington will take over possession ball on the 17-yard line. So 17-yard line, Tommy, you got to be going for a football right here, man.
Yeah.
You got a $1:40 left in the contest.
And I don't think Lexington's going to do anything fancy other than find the, what's his name, Horn.
Right.
Probably just hand off to Horn.
Yeah, big number 34 right there. I'd be looking for him to carry this football. And immediately Coach Stidham's going to call a timeout. And they do hand it to Horn. And he gets stood up right there, and Coach Stidham calls a timeout. We're going to take the timeout with him. We'll be right back.
Prater's Automotive, your rough country dealer in Medina. We have rough country suspension lifts, wheels, lights, and winches. Prater's Automotive can do anything to a gas engine, all the way down to rebuilding the heads, and we're certified by ASC, Chrysler, General Motors engine repair, diagnostic, service, and maintenance. No need to drive to Jackson anymore for automotive service or repair. Prater's is locally owned and operated with over 15 years of experience. Prater's Automotive offers certified service for engine repair, diagnostics, service, and maintenance. And we are certified South Gibson Hornet fans. Prater's Automotive, 444 South Main Street in Medina. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit Prater's Automotive on Facebook.
If you're ever involved in an automobile accident, the last thing you need to worry about is what to do next. It's simple. Call Precision Auto Body at 783-0075, and they can handle the rest for you. With rental cars on site, they can have you back on the road with no delay. They repair all makes and models, both foreign and domestic. No need for you to run to a franchise or a dealer where you're just another number. At Precision Auto Body, you're known by your name and your concerns about your vehicle. They've been in the same location between Milan and Medina for 20 years, with adding a second high-quality location in Dyersburg in 2014. They have all certified technicians and continuous education, so they can repair your vehicle to factory conditions. Remember, you own your vehicle. You own your insurance. You own the right to tell your insurance company that you want Precision Auto Body to repair your vehicle. So don't be just another number, and don't be steered in the wrong direction. Call Precision Auto Body, 783-0075.
All right, we're back with you here on the second down run. They tried around the left end, and South Gibson stood them up. He picked up about a yard, and tick, tick, tick. There's 60 seconds left in the contest here, and Coach Stidham is out of timeouts. So, Tommy, unless there's a turnover, that'll be the ball game, brother.
Yeah. What, they got a 45-second clock?
30.
30 seconds? Well, you may get the ball back, but probably not.
All right, takes the snap and going to be bottled up there by a whole swarm of Hornets.
Well, it's under 30 seconds, so
And Tommy, I think that's it, brother.
Yeah.
That's going to bring this contest to a final. South Gibson 14, Lexington 19. I want to give a big shout out to my folks, my friends up here in the press box. They've been a lot of fun to cut up and hang out with up here. Folks, I want to give all of our listeners sorry about the technical difficulties we had. We were here early and everything, and I'm glad we got here early because if we hadn't, there wouldn't have been any broadcast at all.
Right.
I also want to give a shout out to my partner in crime, Mr. Two-Time Tommy. It's been a lot of fun working with you over the years.
Sir.
I'm going to give a big shout out to WNWS, the boss man, Mr. Seabass. He's the sports director now, and Dan Reeves and company, manager Larry Carlton, and also to Michael Osborne. He's our technical director / the mad scientist behind the curtain, working on things. Shout out to number 51, Dallas Benson. He was our senior spotlight. You see him running out there next to Marlos or to Marcus and Spencer, coming out there with all the seniors. Big shout out to Dallas Benson, man. We wish you luck, and hope TCAT works out and is everything you want it to be. Shout out to Big Red Machine, man. I love Lexington. It's one of my favorite towns in West Tennessee. Got a lot of connections to people here. Congratulations on the Big Red Machine. Their start the season undefeated. Kind of a sloppy football game, Tommy. It just really was. It was a sloppy football game in a lot of ways. Lexington didn't look really good. South Gibson didn't look really good. Lexington had a lot of things they could work on. South Gibson's got a lot of things they can work on. But more importantly than anything, I think the takeaway from this game, Tommy, is this is a game of the turnovers.
Right.
Sloppy snaps, can't hold on to the football. We're throwing the pitch play, but that it just cost us. We muffed the punt. It was one thing after another, and still at the end, South Gibson had a chance to win the game.
Exactly.
Lexington, on the other hand, Lexington, penalty after penalty after penalty after penalty, just boneheaded play, man, with all the different calls. The false starts. They had countless false starts. The boneheaded personal foul down here. We don't know what happened. It just happened on the. We don't know what happened down there. But they obviously it was something that was said.
Right.
But nobody really knows what happened. Lexington's got a lot to work on. We wish Lexington success on the year. That's for sure. They're a good football team, Tommy.
Right, yeah, they are. And like I said, they overcame their penalties, and we did not overcome our turnovers. So,
right.
That's what it boiled down to, basically. And like I said, but it was a great opening night.
Great atmosphere here, man.
If you're not going to be in Medina, where else would you rather be than here in Lexington for opening night? So,
man, what a great turnout here.
Yeah.
I mean, the stands on both sides were just completely packed. Great turnout here.
Yeah.
And really show, Medina gets behind their football program. They really do.
Yeah.
And it don't matter what they're doing, Medina's going to get behind the football program. And they really showed out tonight, filled the stands up. And, that means a lot to the kids. And I got to tell you something, Tommy, Coach Stidham, considering all the obstacles he had to overcome this year, to be honest with you, I really didn't think this game was going to be very close.
I didn't either.
I honestly didn't, and I said that before. I said it on the air. I'm not, I don't hide what I said. I really didn't think the game was going to be this close. I figured Lexington, considering all they had coming back, were going to be just way too much for Lexington. So congrats to Coach Stidham and the staff for putting them together. Also. We got some dudes. I said that earlier.
Yeah.
I said that in the jamboree. Seabass asked me when we were doing South Gibson night. He asked me, what do you think about the team this year? And I said, man, quite honestly, the only way I know how to describe it is it's like a puzzle.
Right.
And when you open up a new puzzle, you're going to put together. Last year, Coach Stidham knew where about 70% of the pieces went already.
Right.
So it wasn't really hard to find the other 30%. Well, this year, when he opened the box, he only knew where about 10% of the pieces were going to fit. You know, so I mean, we've got some dudes, and obviously they've got some stuff they're going to have to fix and correct. But fortunately, this is not a region game.
Right.
Number one, so it doesn't really matter. You know, obviously you want to win. Nobody wants to lose. But this is not a region game, number one. Number two, all of the mistakes that we talked about tonight that were our Achilles heels, they're correctable.
Right.
You know, and it's not for lack of talent. Obviously, these guys showed up, and our defense, man. I got to tip our hat to our defense, man. I know they gave up 19 points or whatever. You know, they gave up 2 touchdowns.
Well, you got to realize though that those were on short fields. The big points came on short fields where the ball was given to Lexington on this side of the 50. You know, so you know, they had to work against short fields. So they did a great job just giving up 19 points on a short field. So I'm not going to take anything. And like I said, now when they watch film, there are going to be probably some hurt feelings, but there's some good things that they did. The drives that they had were promising, and like I said, there's going to be some heads hung when they see the turnovers and realize the points that they left on the field that they could have scored.
Well, and last thing in closing, Tommy, I want to say thank you to you. It's been a lot of fun working with you over the years, and I wish you success and happiness at your new gig. And I know I can count on you if I need you.
Yes, sir.
I wish you happiness and success. I hope they probably ain't gonna call you 2-time where you're going, but I always know you as 2-time.
Well, that'd be all right.
For the first time this year, this is Stephen Rich alongside 2-time Tommy McLean. You've just watched WNWS's coverage of high school athletics. It's a final here. South Gibson 14, the Big Red Machine, Lexington Tigers 19. South Gibson starts the season 0-1. Lexington starts the season 1-0. We'll see you guys next Friday night at the Hornets' Nest, where South Gibson will play host to FRA. South Gibson, things ain't getting easier for them. That's all I know to tell you.
Oh, yeah.
So they better get them fixed and get them fixed quickly. We'll see you guys next Friday night live at 6:30 from the Hornets' Nest, where South Gibson will play host to Friday night, or we'll play host to FRA Friday night. We go live at 6:30. Thanks for tuning in. It's been a lot of fun. We'll see you guys Friday night. Until then, stay safe and God bless. Good night.